good morning, good night to everyone out there. Be sure to mark that calendar because this is the first time the boys have me introduce something. What you're about to see is the full compilation of Barack and the boys' playthrough of Super Smash Bros Brawl's story mode, the Subspace Emissary. But before we jump into it, I want to add in a bit of some context for potential new viewers so they understand everything they're about to see. The playthrough in question was a result of what occurred after the boys did their Mario game tier list. I won't bore you with all the details, but in short, Donald got a bit pissy about something Barack said and chose to use Subspace as a way to vent his frustrations. Now, it's also worth noting that this particular series went out a bit longer than intended. You'll notice that on our homepage, we have a full timeline put together that shows everything that's transpired for our boys the past year and a half. In this timeline, Subspace is near the end of Season 1, and yet people who have been following us knew that despite that, the newer installments of the series were being uploaded throughout the duration of Season 2. As a matter of fact, Donald actually gave me grief over that, saying, "Ben, the Season 1 conclusion is already out and you still didn't finish those Subspace parts?" Followed by a few obscenities. But yeah, I'll go ahead and take the blame for all that. But if I'm being honest, you can't really blame me because I had to find my damn flash drive. It was in my car and it was lost because, you know what? Never mind. You guys will see what happened in time. Oh, and what with this series going on during the whole Season 2 transition, you'll notice a change in editing styles midway through. The boys got tired of using their old profile pictures that you all were pretty acquainted with at the time and chose to be a bit more, I guess, professional? I don't know. It was Barack's words. But hey, that's enough for me. I hope you guys enjoy the Subspace Supercut.
Okay, fine. Just put it in A tier so we can end this.
Very well, I respect your opinions.
Yeah, thanks.
I can't believe this.
Believe it. Now let's move on.
To what?
I need to take out some aggression right now.
How do you propose to do that?
I have an idea. You guys remember that emulator I set up?
Yeah, why?
I downloaded Super Smash Bros Brawl earlier today, and after Barry's ridiculous take, I finally have some motivation to hop on it to kick some ass.
That's pretty silly, Donald.
So's your taste in video games.
That actually sounds like a lot of fun. To hell with this list. Boot up the game, Donald.
All right.
This game was pretty hyped back during the Wii days. We gonna do regular matches?
Actually, I've had an itch to play Subspace recently, so we're gonna play that.
Ooh, I couldn't tell you how many hours I put into that mode. Where's that other controller? We can do some co-op.
Joe left it at the White House.
Ah, are you kidding me?
What do you mean? I didn't know we were gonna play this.
It's fine, guys. We can just rotate. I need to make a tag.
Goodness, Donald, are you really?
Am I really what?
Don't call it Big D.
It's my emulator, Joe. I'll call it whatever the fuck I want. Man, I'm so fucking ready for this, boys.
What difficulty should we play?
What a ridiculous question. Intense, obviously.
Oh, shit.
What's wrong?
Joe, have you played this on Intense before?
I mean, no.
Seriously?
I should have guessed. What's the highest difficulty you've played?
Normal.
What?
Are you shitting me, Joe?
Or, well, actually, no. I did start a run on hard.
You started?
Yeah, but I couldn't get past Duan.
You know what? That's fine. Today, Joe, we're gonna put some nuts between your legs.
Dial it back, Donald.
I always thought it was cool how everyone was a trophy. It was an interesting concept that I seriously wished was brought back in World of Light.
There were a lot of things we wish were brought back in World of Light.
I know it was really disappointing because the few cutscenes it had were beautiful.
And of those cutscenes, only one had the characters actually interacting.
A big fat L on Nintendo's part.
So who you gonna be, Donald?
Mario was always one of my go-tos in this game. And I think it would be fitting considering we just did a Mario tier list.
Technically two.
Oh, right, the RPG list.
All right, Donald, let's see what you got.
I gotta shake off the rust. It's been ages since I've played this.
I feel you, man. If I remember correctly, the last time I played this was a little after Smash 4 came out.
A good while, huh?
Yeah, I remember that Friday night, October 31st, the Halloween Senate Slam. Mitch McConnell was talking mad shit about how he never dropped a game as Metaknight.
What a fucking liar.
I know. I fucking 3-0'd his ass with my boy Marth. Man's been bitter ever since.
That explains an awful lot. What about you, Joe? When's the last time you've played?
The summer of 2011.
Damn, that long ago?
Yeah, I fell out of Smash Bros for a good while until the 3DS game dropped. I never played Brawl competitively. I mainly enjoyed it as a casual game with friends.
That's respectable.
We had Smash tournaments in the Trump Towers back in the golden days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were always a blast. I would join in from time to time. Often beating the competition. Not surprising, I know, but everyone had fun.
Do you have a go-to character?
I always had the most fun with Falco.
Nice. What about you, Joe? Who do you main in this game?
I like D, or as I like to call him, the Penguin.
Christ, Joe.
Don't hate.
Watch out for that shell. I'm pretty sure that can fuck your shit at 88%.
Fortunately, I got the cape, so I'm not worried.
You were way off with that throw.
Honestly, Joe, I'm just trying to get it away from Kirby. I don't want to start this gameplay by getting screwed by an item.
That'd be mad funny, though.
There we fucking go. Good shit.
Kinda took a bit.
Lay off. I'm getting warmed up. I'm too used to playing Ultimate. That game makes this feel uncomfortably slow.
Oh boy, it's about to get real.
Something about this scene gave me chills when I first played it back in the day.
It's just a cool introduction for what's to come. Barry, do you want to give this part a shot?
Sure, I'd love to. Pass the controller.
Better pass it quick. Those primids are about to come in hot like it's January 6th.
Joe.
Shut the fuck up, Joe.
Okay, I'll go Mario, Peach, Zelda, then Kirby.
I'm eager to see this. How do you feel about Mario as a character?
Below average, to be honest. But I do enjoy his moveset. It's simple to pick up, but at the end of the day, he's a bit too floaty in this game.
Everyone's a bit too floaty, in fairness.
True.
Nice. Barack, you're showing them who's boss.
Yeah, you're doing well, Barry.
Thanks, I'm focusing like crazy right now. Not used to Mario.
Oh no. Looks like they're about to get the jump on him.
Don't speak that into the universe, Joe.
Damn.
God damn it, Biden.
God damn it, nothing, Barack. I didn't do anything.
You broke my focus. Shit, I really wanted to get through this with Mario. He may not be my most comfortable, but I've never really liked Peach's moveset.
Then why'd you pick her to be second?
I feel like her counter would come in clutch. Not to mention side B.
Well, you gotta time it right if you want that counter to come in clutch.
Yeah, thanks, Donald.
Holy fuck.
Barry, I'm sorry. That was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You got fucked by the AI so hard there. Holy shit.
Sure, keep talking.
Oh, come on, Barry. I'm just giving you a hard time. Don't get all deep voice on me.
There. Fucking shit, man.
It wasn't that bad, Barry. Think about this. Sleepy Joe's about to take the helm.
Haha, Donald. Funny.
It will be pretty interesting seeing you fight the boss.
You say that like you expect me to fail.
No, I got confidence in you, Joe.
All right, you ready?
Pass me that shit. Time to roll up the sleeves and turn around the snap back. Because Big Joe Biden is stepping up, Jack. Damn it. Fuck. No. Shit.
Barry, Big Joe Biden is going to lose to the first boss.
I am not.
Should I take off my snapback?
Shut up.
You know, to pay my respects?
You're such a fucking nuisance.
Joe, please don't lose to Petey Piranha.
I fucking won't.
Nah, he will.
There. Eat my shit, you two.
My God, he did it. Slow clap, Joe. Slow clap.
Whatever.
I always loved that part.
Such a shocking resemblance to Donald's soul.
Jesus, Barry, fucking my chemical Biden over here.
Guys, please. This is supposed to be fun.
Barry, I'm having loads of fun. Joe's just been out of shape because of old Petey.
Lay off, Donald.
He got past him. Let's move on.
Fine.
Donald, you want to take this level?
I'm good, Barry. I want to do the next section with Mario.
All right. Not to beat a dead horse, but I really wish World of Light had actual levels.
It would have been a game changer for sure. I mean, just think about actual flushed out levels of all the neat settings from both the light and dark world.
Don't spoil the dark world, Donald.
Excuse me?
That's a World of Light spoiler. Some people may not know.
What fucking timeline are you living in, Joe? Everybody knows about World of Light's story. I mean, air quotes when I say story. But fuck, everyone knows what happens.
The game came out in 2018, Joe. I promise you everyone's seen it by now.
There's always those few people.
Who? The ones who are slow to the program like you?
God, this fucking guy, man.
I feel like Pit is better for handling crowds. But shit, I'm too used to his ultimate moveset.
I'm surprised anyone would be used to his ultimate moveset. That character picks up more dust than Super Mario on the NES.
God damn it, Donald, again.
Oops, I struck a nerve.
Oh, God.
The original Super Mario is a fucking goated classic. And you're a fucking idiot if you think otherwise.
So am I supposed to just accept that the game is S tier because it started a series of great games? Is it not right for me to say that the game is a little dated?
You did more than that.
Sorry, Barry, the truth does tend to hurt.
Oh, like how Mario Galaxy 2 is trash?
No.
There he goes again. It's not trash, Obama.
It's filth.
It is fucking not.
Boring, generic, and
Damn it,
fucking
you
uninspired.
contrarian piece of shit. Stop it.
Such an evil fucking take.
Oh, grow up, Donald. Evil?
Yes, Barry. Evil. You're the epitome of evil and you hate video games.
I'm actually quite the enthusiast when it comes to gaming.
Then what the fuck?
Okay, look. I don't hate Galaxy 2. It's just funny to see you two cry. Okay?
So what's your true opinion?
It's a good game, but I just didn't enjoy it as much as Galaxy 1. I didn't like the green stars and just couldn't enjoy the levels as much as the first games. Plus, Bowser is an absolute joke, which was a huge letdown for me.
I mean, that's a fair opinion.
Yeah, but I don't know. The game ironed out a few issues the first game had.
That's fine, but honestly, I just prefer the first game.
Okay, fair enough.
And the original Super Mario?
Donald.
Yes, Joe?
If you don't shut the fuck up about that...
All right, pass it over. I'm about to rock this next level.
Are you now?
Yes, Joe. Take some notes. This is how you play intense subspace.
All right, let me jot that down.
Piss off.
Well, fellas, we got quite the journey ahead of us. Think we can beat this in one sitting?
We can try.
How long is this again?
On average, about 8 hours. Maybe 9 or 10, considering we're on intense with Joe. But I'm optimistic that we'll get this done.
Joe, can you be away from the White House for 10 hours?
Yeah, they'll be fine. I'm now committed to beating my first intense run.
With help.
All right, then I guess I better go order some pizza.
Don't forget the hot wings.
And the soda pop.
Diet Coke.
Dr. Pepper.
Okay, I got it. Fuck. Okay, we got everything?
Yep, I got the sodas in the cooler.
And the pizzas are safe next to me.
No, they're not, Barack. Remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I'll be moving those to the center table. Thank you.
What the fuck, man? Come on.
Donald, in case you forgot, the last time I ordered a pizza for our hangout sessions, Joe got 2 pieces, I had 1, and you had 5.
I don't see the problem.
The point is that the pizza and soda are for everyone.
Whatever.
So are we about ready to jump back in?
Well, the table is set, the drinks have been poured. Yeah, I'd say I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready too.
Great, now let's play some more Subspace.
Since Joe is so eager, why not let him play this next section?
Sure, here, take the controller, Joe.
Awesome, my first level. Better switch to Sheik, she's faster.
Not in Subspace.
What?
Yeah, unfortunately in this mode, the first player's speed and jump height is lowered. So a speedy character like Sheik or even Fox wouldn't help you get through a level any quicker.
Well, that's fucking dumb.
It really is.
Where's everyone at? I'm ready to start swinging.
Oh, they're coming.
Fucking got him. Unfortunate. Not to worry, though, because Big Biden's about to take over the ship.
Joe, do you not remember Subspace?
Oh, what?
I had a feeling things would go this way.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. It really has been a while.
No worries. Now pass the controller.
Why?
That was the level, Joe. Now let's rotate.
Oh, come on. That was like 5 seconds.
Donald, come on.
I'm just messing with him, Barry.
Again. Why, Donald?
For getting the fucking pizza taken from me, Joe.
Oh, for the love of God.
Now this is more like it. Time to start brawling. Another one bites the dust.
Can we get moving, Joe?
Look, guys, I got a trophy. These were fun to collect back in the day.
Did I just see you teabag the AI?
Yep. Boy was a scrub.
Jesus. This is just riveting gameplay.
You got a problem, Donald?
Every enemy you just walk up and start kicking. Nothing else, just kick after kick.
What do you want from me?
Spice it up, Joe.
I mean, I threw a banana peel at that big goat thing over there.
That doesn't,
What's the end goal here, Donald?
I don't even know.
Just take a slice of pizza. It's got stuffed crust.
Ooh, stuffed crust?
Oh, cool, a home run bat.
That should come in handy.
For the next 30 seconds, maybe. As soon as he walks through a door, it'll disappear.
I thought I remembered it being the other way around.
No.
Damn, so they take my speed and then my items. That's pretty lame, not gonna lie.
Oh, it's these guys.
If I remember correctly, I gotta destroy that portal thing, right?
Yes, Joe.
I hate the mites. They're one of the most annoying enemies in this game.
Subspace has a lot of annoying enemies, if I'm honest. Personally, my least favorite are those monsters that grow in size.
Oh yeah, I don't care for those either.
You know what this thing makes me think of?
What, Joe?
A nether portal. Goodness, finally. That took a while.
Enemies have more defense on intense.
They can also kill a lot quicker. That's why you gotta be careful when fighting groups of monsters.
This is sort of why I always played in normal mode. The challenge was fair and balanced.
And boring.
It was not boring, Donald.
Joe, I can understand a casual run in hard mode. But playing on either easy or normal just sucks the adrenaline out of everything.
You know, not everyone is a sweaty like you. You can enjoy a game without making it frustratingly difficult.
Did you just fucking call me a sweaty?
Yeah, touch grass. God, get off of me.
There you go, Joe.
What are you hitting?
Hang on.
That
No, nothing out of you, Donald.
that was peak comedy.
It was not.
Just a total and utter decimation for you, Joe.
Make him stop, Barack.
Sorry, I'm still processing.
My guy looked at the screen like he was about to evaporate.
God, this guy.
Oh boy, buckle up, guys. Joe's about to get real shook.
What are you talking about? Oh, Jesus. What can I even fucking do?
Admittedly, this would have been easier with 2 people. But who am I kidding? This is just fun to watch.
What?
Damn, he broke your shield in a single hit.
Yeah, shielding against the larger enemies on intense is never really a good idea.
This is insane. These aren't even bosses.
Actually, I would consider this a mini-boss.
Just beyond this area is the end of the level. If you lose this, it ain't gonna feel good.
Thanks, Donald. The extra pressure is much appreciated.
No problem, big guy.
Thank God.
Well done, Joe. This is a tremendous cutscene.
I agree, one of the best in the game.
Man, he knocked the daylights out of him. Damn, Donkey Kong, this is a kid's game.
A fucking Mortal Kombat fatality right there.
So cool. That's what I'm gonna do to Joe's poll numbers.
No, you won't. Well, there he is, the man himself.
Oh, but there's more.
Man, Donkey Kong just stares at them like, the fuck you gonna do?
They ain't gonna do nothing thanks to the boy, Diddy.
Did you time that, Barack?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
Uh-oh. Get him! Pow!
Your sound effects are not necessary, Donald.
Barry. Thumbnail. That will be the part 2 thumbnail, boys.
Okay, Donald, calm down.
If it's not, there will be no part 3.
Yes, there will. Now, hopefully my Donkey Kong isn't too rusty.
Nah, you'll do great.
Damn it, I'm so used to his dash attack and ultimate. This one is complete trash.
DK was honestly at his best in Ultimate.
Oh, it's game time now.
You're getting rocked, Barry.
I know, hold on. Okay, so bigger is not better.
Definitely not in Brawl.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Damn.
Why is that move so slow?
I think I'm starting to remember why I didn't really play as Donkey Kong.
Oh, perfect.
You should go down there, Barack.
Why? There's nothing down there worth getting.
No, I think there's an extra life hidden under those blocks.
It's worth a quick look.
Suit yourself. See?
Whatever, Donald, I'm trying to help.
God, if that move was just a little faster. Jesus, no, please, please.
Wow, really good DI, Barry.
Thank you. There. Now let's get moving. I fucking hate this game.
This is honestly a good thing, Barry. Diddy Kong is a much, much better character.
But I don't fucking play him ever. At least with DK, he's a good turn your brain off character because he's easy to play. However, I forgot how ass he played in this game, so...
In fairness, we aren't used to Brawl because we've all been exposed to Ultimate's playstyle for years now. If we spent some time getting used to the characters and controls in this game, we probably would be doing a bit better.
I mean, there is one character in this game that hard carries anyone with or without skill.
Sure, Metaknight, but I'm sure he gets a bit nerfed thanks to the way they changed the controls in Subspace.
Yeah, not really.
We did it. Time to go bananas.
Unbelievable, Joe.
Oh boy.
This always gives me Godzilla vs. Kong vibes.
That was a decent film.
It's honestly funny how bad Bowser was in the early Smash games.
He was never really a character until Ultimate. But he's at least cool to see in these cutscenes.
True.
Donkey's demise.
It's honestly kind of sad. I never get this scene. Pit can fly, and yet rather than use his wings, he just steps on Mario's head.
He can only fly because of Palutena, right?
Yes, and they established earlier that Bro can soar through the sky like it's nothing. And yet here we are.
He low-key just wanted to disrespect Mario. So it's Donald's turn to face the boss now, right?
I played the last level. Don't you want to give it a shot, Joe?
Nah, I want to see how a pro does it.
Well, they are about to introduce Fox. So fine, I'll play this next section as well.
Then suddenly Rayquaza.
Pretty much, yeah.
Why is he even beefing with Fox McCloud anyway?
Maybe it's a predatorial thing. He likely sees the lake as his turf. So anyone who trespasses is either eaten or destroyed.
An interesting theory. I just figured he was under the antagonist's control or something along those lines.
Like a phoenix from the flame, Star Fox rises again.
Huh?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
There's a simple formula to this fight, guys. Pick Fox, then you shine.
You mean the reflector?
Yes, it actually reflects those energy balls Rayquaza shoots.
Oh, wow, I never thought to do that.
Which is why we're next-level individuals, Joe. Stick to your Minecraft and poorly made maps.
Keep talking, Donald. Karma's gonna catch up to you.
Please.
Uh-huh.
Silence, Barry. Damn, that was a close one.
I forgot how aggressive this guy was on Intense.
Yeah, but it ain't nothing I can't handle.
You sure? You just lost another life.
An intentional sacrifice, Barry. Now I have Fox's shine again.
Sure, whatever you say.
Behold my power, boys.
You didn't do all that much better.
Rayquaza is much harder than Petey, Joe. Besides, I ended with one more life than you did.
Whatever, Donald.
I fucking hate this level.
I'm eager to see how you'll do against the next boss.
Who, the Bowser clone? That'll be a walk in the park.
Whoa.
The fuck? What are you swinging your arms for, Joe?
I don't know. That looks exciting.
Well, you almost spilled my soda. Tone it down, please.
Okay, Donald, try to remember this isn't just a level 9 CPU.
Are you seriously trying to warn me about a Bowser AI?
I am. Again, he's more than just a level 9 CPU, Donald. He's more aggressive, has higher defense, and a lot more attack power. One good smash attack will send a light character flying, and you happen to be playing 2 light characters. So yeah, watch your ass.
I appreciate the input, but I'll be fine.
You haven't even hit him yet.
I hit him now, Joe.
Wow, Boy's punches got some knockback.
Damn, you're so lucky that up smash didn't hit.
Luck had nothing to do with it. Have some faith in me, Barry. He really tried that shit.
I don't think his down air in Brawl spikes the way it does in Ultimate.
If he got hit, that could have kept him from grabbing ledge, though.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Oh, come on, I was holding down.
He's taunting you, Donald.
Yeah, we'll see who has the last laugh here. damn it.
What are you trying to do?
Stun him with my down tilt, then go for some kind of spike.
You're not Falco, Donald. Fox can't spike the way he does.
I know that, Barry, but Bowser's recovery is absolute garbage in this game. If I can get him low enough off ledge, that'll seal the deal.
You're tiny, Donald. You can't beat him now.
This is temporary, Joe. I just gotta play smart. See, I'm good now, and I got him right where I want him.
He read you like a book, Donald.
Quiet, Joe. I'm trying to cook.
Really, Donald?
I'm trying to focus, Barry.
My guy, I could see that forward smash coming from 2 blocks away.
Well, isn't that nice?
Donald, I can tell you what you're cooking, and it fucking reeks, big fella.
Joe, did anybody actually fucking ask you? There, this is it.
Why the hell did he fly that way?
Are you shitting me?
Damn, that AI has immaculate DI.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nice, Donald. You got your spike.
After 4 hours of struggling.
Shut the hell up, Joe.
Uh-oh, my guy's all riled up.
All right, so Joe's up next to play the next level. If memory serves me right, it's the area where we get Pokemon Trainer.
Do you guys mind if I step away for a minute?
Why, what's the matter, Don? Holy shit, you're sweating up a storm, my guy.
I'm aware. I have some extra suits in my closet. I need to go change.
Okay, we'll wait for you then.
I told you he was a sweaty.
Honestly, why are we playing this game in suits?
Because we gotta stay classy, Barack.
I guess, but it's hot as a motherfucker outside. I'm gonna go turn up the AC.
Bet, I'm gonna help myself to some stuffed crust pizza. What do you think of this one, Barack? It's $45 with shipping on Amazon.
What does it include?
Looks like this bundle includes a studio microphone, stand, and some pop filters.
Check the reviews. I wouldn't want you to buy a cheap setup.
I mean, we can always get a refund if it doesn't work out.
Nah, refunding things through Amazon is low-key annoying. I'd rather go about this the right way.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Donald. Looking pretty spiffy.
Thanks, Joe. What are you looking at over there, Barry?
Joe and I were passing time by looking at some potential studio equipment.
Interesting. You thinking about setting up a studio somewhere?
Yeah, I got some extra space in my office.
I gotta admit, that would be a nice transition from your couch.
Barack, you think Michelle would let us paint the walls?
I can text her real quick to find out. What do you have in mind?
I was thinking that we could have our own colored backdrop. You could be blue, Donald would obviously be red, and then I could be purple.
Why would you want purple?
Because it's the combination of both red and blue, Donald. A true unity of our party's colors.
Joe, I'll be honest, I think it would be better to just go with the flag colors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if I'm going to do a multicolored wall, I could at least make a better case for that with Michelle.
Fair, I suppose.
So should we get back to Subspace?
Oh, absolutely. Be sure to leave those tabs open, Joe. I plan on looking through the stuff we found in a little while.
Got it. So what level comes next?
Earthbound. Or I guess Mother?
It could honestly go either way with that. Point is, we're about to meet Lucas and Ness.
I'm not sure why this place always reminded me of Raccoon City.
From Resident Evil?
Yeah.
What part of this generic park setting screams Resident Evil to you, Joe?
I don't know if I'd call this a park, but it looks like a post-apocalyptic town shrouded in darkness, filled to the brim with monsters.
I guess I can see it.
Who's playing this section?
Let me get a crack at this. We're forgetting that there's another character entering the fray in this level too.
Yeah, Pokemon Trainer.
All right, best of luck then, Big Joe.
Besides, this first section is easy. You just gotta run from Blockhead over here. Was this robot always this fast? I don't remember him sprinting like this.
Probably because you're used to playing on normal. Platforms, hazards, and little events like this move faster when you play at harder difficulties.
That makes sense.
And thank God, too.
Damn it.
I couldn't imagine how slow this would be moving at Joe's difficulty.
At my difficulty?
Yeah, this section would last 12 minutes if we played it normal, Joe.
For the love of God, Donald.
And don't think I didn't notice your little mishap there.
Thanks for the assist, big guy.
Man, I honestly forgot how boring this part was.
You think this is boring?
Yeah, I do.
It's not because of me, right?
No, not at all. I just don't care for scrolling levels.
Okay, that makes sense.
The gimmick of it being a big chase sequence ain't doing anything for you, Barry?
Not at all. My dude basically just keeps me from using 20% of the screen.
I mean, he is a hazard.
Barely.
How the fuck did he even do that?
Check this. Left foot gets caught on the root. His body falls forward. As he tumbles, the right foot falls in such a way that it slips underneath it, causing him to get stuck.
That is actually the dumbest thing I've ever heard, Donald.
I never said it wasn't.
Why is there a random and out-of-place looking tree root in the middle of the road anyway?
I mean, look around. It doesn't look like they got anyone caring for the place. Also, look everybody, it's Ness.
What's with that reaction?
I don't like Ness.
You don't like Ness?
No, I hate his moveset.
I'm not really a big fan of it either.
Guess it is pretty hit or miss with some people. I actually think both Ness and Lucas are fun characters to play online.
Barry, are you admitting to be one of those type of Ultimate players?
Donald, the first actual thing you did when Ultimate released was spam Richter's axe and side B online. I don't want to hear it.
Honestly, how did this big spider thing even fit in that statue?
It's a Smash Bros game, Joe. Try not to think too hard about it.
Not gonna lie, Porky can be a little tricky on intense if you're not as familiar with his patterns.
His movements are a bit fast,
God
but he
damn
never
it.
really gave me much trouble.
Well, it looks like he's giving Joe some trouble.
Over here, dimwit. Think I could just win this like an ultimate?
What, by spamming B?
Yeah.
I mean, probably. I guess you could try.
Are you kidding me, Porky?
Joe, you had the chance to dodge and you just stood there.
I had to grab the bat.
No, you didn't. You could have just gotten it after dodging the explosion. And look, it barely does any damage.
Okay, Donald, I didn't know that. Lay off.
Take a breath, big guy. I just want you to succeed.
Don't worry, Donald, I got it.
Watch the bombs. Okay.
Oh, motherfucker, man.
Joe, why would you roll in?
And why would you use shield?
What the fuck could I do? I had a bomb to my left and an 8-legged freak to my right.
Jump, then air dodge.
He probably could have even been safe rolling left.
Look, I'm doing my best, boys.
It's fine, it's fine. Just look, Joe, if he jumps like that again, try your best to stay away.
And you really need to stop relying on your shield. As you can see, the heavier attacks just break it, causing you to be stunned.
Okay. Sorry, it's just a habit to shield.
No worries, I get it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh man, that's just so unfortunate.
Wow, our first game over.
Joe, do you want me to take over?
No way, man. I want to beat this pork.
Don't say that again.
Okay, let me try to play this smart. So far, so good.
There you go, Joe. Use those ultimate strats.
Ooh, you can use that. Just have him walk on it. Or shit, do that.
That took some decent damage.
Not as much as I hoped. Shit.
Come on, Joe. That's literally the worst move you could have used there.
Hell, I know. I just wanted to hit the bitch with it.
I understand, but now you got 3 lives left. Try not to waste them all doing brainless stunts.
All right. There we go, baby. You want some more of that, pork dork?
Joseph.
Pork dork.
Chill out.
Ugh.
Oh, come on, Barack. You know that was clever. Here's some more from my finger. My middle finger. That's right, Porky. I got you back, bitch.
Good job, Joe. Really, Joe?
You know it.
Just let him have it, Donald. Bro shows up just to get gotted.
Geez, why'd they make him so menacing?
I honestly like it. There's something about it being Wario that makes it kind of funny to me.
Joe, do you want to get this next level?
Would that be okay? I'm kind of feeling myself after that win.
What do you think?
That's fine with me. Go for it, Joe.
Cool. I've been eager to try out Pokemon Trainer.
Which of the 3 Pokemon do you guys prefer?
For this game, I typically go with Charizard. While he may not be among the best, I like that he's a character that can glide and deal heavy damage.
Interesting, Joe.
I like styling on people with smaller characters that have decent aerials, so I gotta go with the lil guy, Squirtle.
I prefer Squirtle too.
Now, if we're talking about Ultimate, I'm gonna go with Ivysaur. Easy.
Really?
Yeah, they actually made him a character in that game. Couple of long-range attacks, decent recovery, and a super satisfying spike.
Pokemon Trainer as a whole really did get a lot of love in that game.
Charizard kind of took a hit, though.
What do you mean? He's still pretty decent.
But is he optimal? When do you ever see him used in a competitive scene?
I mean, there's a few players that I've seen go nuts with Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah, with Pokemon Trainer.
I'm seeing Joe's point here, Donald. If you ever see Charizard in a tournament setting, it's usually because he's the heavy hitter that can clear stocks.
Exactly. And once he does his job, he goes back in the ball and waits for Squirtle and Ivysaur to rack up more damage. Assuming that Ivysaur doesn't claim the stock first. Because like you said, they made him a pretty decent character in Ultimate.
Yeah, you got a good point there. At least he's better than he was in Smash 4.
True.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know what's funny?
What's that?
I just realized that this team-up is between 2 RPG characters in Nintendo's lineup. 2 massive RPGs at that.
Hilarious, Joe.
That's very true, though I'd argue that Mother and Earthbound are way more obscure.
Maybe when compared to Pokemon,
Holy
but they have a
shit.
very dedicated fan base.
Possibly even more dedicated than the Trumpers.
Unbelievable, Joe.
How do you guys feel about Mother and Earthbound?
I respect them for what they are, but the style of RPG is not for me.
I really enjoyed Earthbound. It was a truly creative experience which sets it aside from most RPGs. What about you, Barack?
Oh, I never played them. Maybe at some point, though. On the topic of RPGs, I never really cared about Pokemon either. Guys?
You're just fucking full of bad takes, aren't you?
Excuse me?
What's the problem with Pokemon, Barry? Not good enough to hold your interest?
Man,
It's literally not that at all.
Then elaborate, I'm listening.
Well, I think that Pokemon is an impressive franchise that unfortunately has a lineup of games that are becoming, well, I guess flaccid.
Flaccid?
Do you see how you just killed Squirtle, Barack?
What the fuck do you mean by flaccid?
Look me in the eye and tell me that the most recent lineup of Pokemon games have been as good as the older generation.
Well, how would you know? Apparently you haven't played them.
When did I say I never played them?
You said you didn't care for them.
Okay, for context, I've played Gen 1. Didn't care for it.
Fucking what?
Are you shitting me?
For Gen 2, I only played Silver because I thought Lugia was cool.
Huh?
Gen 3 was okay.
Okay.
That's my favorite generation.
And then there was Gen 4, which I think was Pokemon at its peak.
Are you fucking
Oh my
kidding
god,
me,
the most
Barack?
overrated generation.
Calm the fuck down. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum were pretty damn good games.
Sure, but I don't think they were better than Ruby and Sapphire.
And what the fuck is wrong with Black and White?
I think the Pokemon started looking a bit uninspired in that game.
What?
Donald, Gen 5 has a Pokemon that is a literal sentient trash bag.
Hydreigon,
here we go.
Excadrill, Zoroark, Genesect.
You really gonna name them all?
Goddamn.
No, I'm just naming some of the few badass Pokemon that I like that you're shitting on. Look, Barry, you killed Joe.
Joe, what the hell happened?
I miscalculated my throw on that slopey platform. Got killed by my own bob-omb.
A fitting fail for my guy here.
Shut up, Donald. Oh, he fucked me up. There we go.
God, I can't believe you, Barry.
Christ, Donald?
There any other horrible opinions you got stored in there?
Just let it go, please. All right, pass the controller. I call dibs on this section.
Is it because of Marth?
Yes.
Fine, but I request that you pass it to me when Ike shows up.
Deal.
Oh, no. The Rob deaths always make me feel so sad.
Yeah, the way they just accept the end is a bit depressing. There he is, the motherfucker Marth.
Feeling a bit perturbed that someone is attacking his tremendous-looking fortress.
It's never established that this is his castle.
I always liked thinking it was. The Hero King's shithole.
Okay, Donald.
All right, go, Barry. Go forth and defend Castle Kaka.
Oh my God, shut the hell up.
Wow, only 2 enemies in and he's already at 50%.
40, thank you.
That's only because the enemies are so cracked on intense.
Oh shit.
Is the plan to just defend this one room until the sun rises?
No, Donald, I'm just getting warmed up.
You're at 200%.
Yeah, that just makes things more intense with the foes, you know?
Whatever you say. Oh boy, get ready for this, Joe.
You counting me out, Donald?
Okay.
Wow, good job, Barack.
Thank you, Joe. Too late on that. One down.
You missed an opportunity for an up smash there.
I'm aware, but don't worry. Bam, bitch.
Jesus, 405%.
You're lucky that you're surrounded by walls.
Aw, damn.
I mean, you lasted a lot longer than I expected you to, so good job, honestly. What do you think happened here before all this started? You think he's like fresh off of a big battle or something?
No, whatever happened here looks like it happened a good while ago. Plus, there aren't any bodies laying around.
You never really see any dead bodies in Nintendo games. Usually they just disappear after getting killed.
Yeah, that's true.
That looks like a thumbnail.
No, Joe. I will point out when we have a good thumbnail.
How is that fair?
It just is. Deal with it.
Here he comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. SS Tier has arrived. The hell are they fighting about?
Metaknight probably thinks that he has something to do with what's going on.
But then the Primids start attacking and, well, the rest is obvious. Pick Meta Knight.
No, I want to play as Marth.
How else are you going to win the game?
By being good. No, shut the fuck up, Donald.
Barry, all I'm going to say is that the game knows what it wants.
Speed.
Excuse me?
You wouldn't get it.
I get it, Joe. Very funny.
Thank you.
What? Huh?
Here comes Big Baller.
I see him, Joe. No need to worry.
So he thought.
I fucking air dodged. What the hell, man?
That must have been a large, long-lasting hitbox.
Well, at least Martha's back. Yeah, how do you like my counter, bitch?
Uh-oh, you gonna lose Marth again?
Not this time.
Big fella had enough.
You got lucky there, Barry.
Whatever, I'll take it.
See, Pitt should take notes from Meta Knight. Bro's actually flying towards the minister.
So close.
Oh, shit.
I love this part. Behold, boys, one of the best goddamn swordsmen to bless this series. Next to Falco, this is my second favorite character.
Didn't you tell me once that you hated sword characters in Ultimate?
It's not that I hate them, I just don't really care for them as much. But there are a few swordies that I enjoy playing as.
In other words, you like Ike.
Yes, Joe, thank you. Time to show these fuckers what I'm made of. That's right, baby. Ooh, now I'm really Big D.
Oh my God.
A giant Ike is actually kind of intimidating in this game, considering how heavy he hits.
They may hit harder, but they still come out slow.
Oh, Joe, you shrunk me with your negative energy.
Oh, give me a break, Donald.
Wow, you got comboed there.
Yeah, I should have countered that. No matter, I'll clear this last part with Marth.
Too bad none of them can fly.
Literally, what is stopping Metaknight from tailing that prick?
I love this guy. He's such an asshole.
Relatable, huh?
So the full studio setup is adding up to be just under $8,000.
$8,000? For what?
One loaded gaming PC with 3 monitors, keyboards, mouses.
You mean mice, Barack?
I don't care. Anyway, yeah, all that stuff, plus some controllers, adapters, you know.
Do you want some help paying for all that?
Only if you want to, I'm not asking. Joe's already throwing in some bucks to have the walls painted.
I'm gonna get us some painter's outfits.
Nah, I'm gonna throw in some money too. I'll cash app you $4,000 right now, so it'll be an even split.
Wow, thanks, Donald.
No problem, Barry. Let me just go grab my phone.
Barack, can you pass me the controller? I want to tackle this next section.
Sure, here.
Hang on, let me just send Barack the money real quick. Oh, hold on. Sorry, apparently I got a Discord message.
Donald, is he really not able to just play while you do this?
I want to watch the gameplay. Sorry, just give me a second here.
Who the fuck are you calling?
Hey, Dubs. Sorry for missing your message. I was away from my phone.
No big deal. I was just wondering if you'd like to play some Lethal Company.
Ooh. Sadly can't do that right now. I'm currently playing through Subspace with the boys.
Subspace Emissary?
Yeah.
Man, it's been years since I last played that, let alone Brawl in general. If you don't mind me asking, what got you guys playing that?
Just wanted to play some Smash to blow off some steam from a tier list we did. Would you believe that Joe's only ever beaten Subspace on normal?
Seriously?
Why do you gotta run your fucking mouth, Donald?
It seems I made him insecure about it.
For the love of God.
I don't mean to overstep here, but I don't really live that far from Barack's. If I bring some drinks, would you guys be opposed to waiting for me so I can hang out with you?
You want to join the playthrough?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I love Smash Brothers, and Subspace is certainly no exception. And if this is Joe's first time on Intense, then I think that's an experience I'd rather be there for in person.
Well, he ain't the only one playing. We've been rotating through certain sections.
All the better?
I honestly wouldn't mind taking a quick break to wait on him. I gotta use the restroom anyway.
Okay, how soon can you get here, George?
Give me like 15 minutes. I'll head over now.
You know, Joe's pretty old. He'll probably still be shaking a couple drops out by the time you pull into the driveway.
I fucking heard that, dickhead.
Hey, George, I'm looking forward to hanging out again.
Well, I'm thankful to be a part of the party.
Let's bring those drinks down to the back. We're stationed there.
What's up, George?
Hey man, good to see you.
Joe, you can go ahead and continue while I help him get situated.
All right.
Oh, neat. You're at the part with Link and Yoshi, so I'm coming in pretty early here.
Yeah, we kept having to stop for various reasons.
I see that you guys ordered pizza.
Those boxes are empty. If you want me to order some, I don't mind getting more.
Thank you, Barack, but actually I had some food a little while ago.
Can we keep that offer on the table? I wouldn't mind more stuffed crust at a later time.
Oh, 3 pieces weren't enough for you?
Don't be a dick. An average day for Joe during his presidency.
Oh my God. I saw that coming from across the fucking border.
That joke would cross the border, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna make you into a fucking pizza if you keep talking that shit, Donald.
So already I'm putting together what I've been missing here.
So what do you think made these guys spawn a bunch of primids in a random forest?
I don't really think it's a direct attack. If anything, they're probably just trying to cover as much ground as they can.
Makes sense when you have an unlimited amount of foot soldiers. Let's see what you got, Joe. Got any experience with Link?
If I'm being perfectly honest, I typically tend to avoid playing as him.
Then why'd you pick him over Yoshi?
Because I could never get behind Yoshi's playstyle.
What is it about Link that's so off-putting to you, Joe?
I'm not a big fan of projectile-based fighters, if that makes any sense.
Oh, you mean characters like Simon and Richter?
Sort of. More leaning towards this game, I'm referring to characters like Link, Olimar, and Snake.
Those characters are vastly different from one another.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is that I don't care for overly technical playstyles which involve proper use of items like bombs or whatever, you know?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Didn't you say DDD was your main in this game? Doesn't he use Waddle Dees as projectiles?
Yes, but those aren't a huge part of his playstyle, Donald.
Yeah, you don't really utilize his side B here as much as you would in Ultimate.
All right, cool.
You guys ever make use of the stickers?
Not really,
No,
no.
I never cared to use them in previous runs.
What do the stickers do? I never even realized they had a feature.
Wait, seriously?
I'm not surprised.
They're essentially like the spirits in World of Light.
Oh, so you can boost certain stats and stuff?
Yeah, it actually comes in handy during intense runs.
Well, we're not doing that for this run.
You sure? They honestly help for quite a few of the later sections.
Oh, fucking puppet.
See, Joe may have not even died there.
With all due respect, George, we're here for the thrill of the challenge.
Listen to this guy.
What's the problem, Barack?
You got to make it sound so damn dramatic. The fact of the matter is, we agreed to an intense run and just wanted Joe to experience what we experienced since he's never done it before.
Yeah, and I honestly have been having a lot of fun.
All right, as long as that's the case.
So, George, you're a Smash guy. Were you big on Brawl back in the day?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was my most played Wii game, to tell you the truth. There was so much hype built around this game back in 2006, especially with that first trailer that they released.
The one with Snake, right?
Yeah, you remember it?
Oh man, how could I not? I used to follow those E3 events religiously before they stopped. And I remember that after Brawl got announced, there was quite a bit of hype and speculation on who would be joining its roster.
The hype was certainly more than a bit. Do you remember all those
Damn it.
online forums full of people speculating what would be announced on the
Fucking bugs.
Dojo website?
Shit, I would hear all kinds of crazy theories from those places.
What do
Oh,
you
man.
guys think had more hype, Brawl or
that
Smash
works, I
4?
guess.
That's a pretty tough question.
Yeah, not really. I truthfully think Brawl had the bigger hype train.
Why is that?
From my view back in the day,
Oh, shit.
I think there was a lot more room for thought of what could be done with a new Smash game. Because remember, not only did they hype us up with Snake, but Sonic as well. Two huge third-party characters at the time. We hadn't seen that kind of shit before.
Very true, but I can't help but feel a bit like the later game had just as much, if not a tad more, hype. Because you got the pre-release trailers showing off things, and then there was that whole fighter ballot for the DLC content.
That fucking fighter ballot was rigged as shit, Barry.
Because of Bayonetta, right?
We could have had Sora at a much earlier time, is all I'm trying to say. And mind you, I don't even care about Kingdom Hearts like that. But he won the popular vote.
And what we got instead, while definitely a very cool character, was unfortunately one with a playstyle that hurt the experience for a lot of players.
Well, I mean, you can make that argument with Metaknight and Brawl, you know.
Wait, Joe, what happened?
I just got overwhelmed. I'll get through it.
The conversation wasn't a distraction, was it?
No, you're fine. Don't worry.
Out of curiosity, Joe, do you have any input on what we were talking about?
No, not really.
Are you big on Smash?
Fucking shit.
That's rough.
Whatever. I mean, to answer your question, George, I'd say that I'm somewhere between casual and slightly competitive. Like, I'll enjoy a good match with a competitive rule set, but you'll never see me pursue tournaments.
I feel like that's a lot of people nowadays.
More or less. Some people simply do their own thing while others pursue the more competitive side, whether it be in person or online.
The most replayed cutscene in all of Subspace.
No, literally.
Please don't degrade Samus, guys.
George, I'm not saying anything about her.
This is actually one of my more favorite sections of the story mode.
What do you like about it?
The island levels just feel like they have better design, if you ask me. Some of the sections have maze-like qualities, which gets your brain meats pumping with the old juices.
Huh?
Excuse me?
Couldn't have just left it at good level design, huh?
One reason I actually like this section is because of the chemistry between Samus and Pikachu. There's just something about it that reminds me of her time interacting with the infant Metroid.
That's a very interesting connection.
Is it right to assume that Pikachu's purpose here was to act as a power source?
That's exactly right, Joe.
Wow, that's kind of fucked up when you think about how long he could have been in there.
Well, fortunately, he gets his revenge immediately after Samus frees him.
Yeah, that's true. I think for this part, I'm going to switch to Pikachu.
Oh, you like Pikachu better?
Yeah, I feel more comfortable with his moveset.
Isn't Zero Suit decent in this game?
I think in Brawl, Pikachu and Zero Suit are generally considered high mid-tier, with Pikachu having slightly better results, thus putting him a bit higher.
Man, I forgot how much I loved Brawl's soundtrack.
Oh, fuck, I hate these bastards.
They're not that hard. Just try to take out the one on the platform first. The second will be easier.
Yeah, so long as you stand in the center, their bullets shouldn't hit you.
I think I'll try this one first, because the other's just daydreaming over there.
Yeah, you should probably take out the one on the right, Joe.
No, that other one's already almost dead. Just give me a second here. There we go.
Very fortunate of you to find that safe spot.
How the fuck did that not work?
Bigger enemies can't be captured by that item, Joe.
Did you just give up there?
No, I didn't have any of my jumps.
Samus has a third jump that you could have utilized, Joe.
Nah, he probably couldn't have reacted quick enough to make it work.
That almost seemed unnecessary.
I mean, I guess it was trying to shoot you into a trap.
You're aware of Pikachu's down B move, right?
That would make hitting that bucket fuck a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just a bit.
All right, let's see here. Oh shit, another one.
I would think this one to be easier because you're in a tight hallway.
These goddamn robots, man.
Not really a desirable place to lose a life, Joe.
I know, I'm working on it here. There we go, baby.
Nice throw.
Oh my God. Joe, you're stressing me out. Just hit him with something. Thank you.
Okay, last key.
Be careful here, Joe. You're at kill percent.
I just need to hit this.
Well, he just hit you.
Okay, back to the other room. Ah, you damn nuisance.
Holy shit, he hit the fuck out of you.
35% from a single punch.
Welcome to the intense difficulty.
Oh my God, you're fucking kidding me.
You better mash out of that.
Oh my God, no.
You know, you guys freaking out every 5 seconds doesn't help anything.
Are you teabagging right now?
No, I'm just vibing with the music.
Try to avoid getting zapped off screen.
Why would you shield? You could have just kept attacking.
Trust the process, George.
You're continuously cuddling with death, and it's freaking me out.
Let's see. Ah, so that's the extra jump you guys are talking
Oh my
about.
God. Just the fact that you can casually, nearly SD, and somehow not give a shit.
Welcome to our group.
Oh man, I remember these little Voltorb fucks. They're one of the most annoying enemies in this game.
Next to the mites, I kind of agree.
Evasiveness. Ain't nothing touching me.
Oh my God.
It's okay, I can remedy this.
You know, I won't lie. I had doubts of you beating those enemies at the condition you were in anyway.
Wow, thanks.
Jesus, don't roll into the mines, Joe.
I'm running off of adrenaline here, Donald.
No comment.
Joe, if you get another game over, I have half a mind to take the controller.
Take a damn breath, guys. I got this. Game time.
Already off stage.
Wow, I'm surprised that bomb didn't go off.
You should probably not rely on only F Smash, Joe.
My God, you guys are a bundle of backseat drivers. You know that?
Is there a reason for why they took Samus's suit?
If I remember correctly, the official wiki page states that this was just where she kept her suit prior to Tabuu's forces taking over the island.
That's weird. Why wouldn't she just keep it on her ship or something?
I don't know. It's a Smash Bros plot.
Okay, bye.
She literally could have just followed Kirby and there'd be no problem.
Kind of weird that he didn't think to look back, though.
Man, there's just something about these subspace villains that hit way better than Galeem.
Let me nab this next section. I didn't get to play much before.
All right, here you go.
Again, World of Light just doesn't hit the way Subspace does. All right, Donald, let's see what you can do here.
This fight's actually pretty easy, if I'm honest.
Yeah, he says that. And yet the previous fight with the Bowser clone had him sweating so much you'd think he was burning calories.
You are such an asshole, you know that? Oh, fuck, I thought she'd go right.
You're doing pretty well, actually. Just try to gimp her by throwing her towards the walk-off.
He might need to get her at a higher percent first. Oh wow, you negated each other.
Wait, I can make use of that.
Making good use of that curry, Donald. Good shit.
I'm pretty sure a back throw should work now.
So long, gay Zelda.
Oh,
Really?
For the love of God.
Please don't say that again.
Hey, that used to be funny, man.
I always preferred this scene over the alternate one. Link just looks badass swooping down at Mario like that.
You'd think Yoshi would try to calm him down, though.
Well, I mean, this whole scene is basically just a giant misunderstanding, what with them thinking Mario killed Zelda and all.
All right, that's that.
Your AI partner did most of the work, you know.
And you got 15 game overs.
The fuck?
Huh. Yeah, he's probably confused as shit right now.
No kidding. From an evil clone to a random surprise attack to, oh shit, suddenly Peach is kidnapped.
And then in the heat of the moment, here comes Kirby.
Fucking got his ass.
So who do you prefer playing as in this group, Donald?
Mario's always number one. The rest are an afterthought.
Interesting.
Of course, that's his answer, Mr. Main Character Complex.
Yeah, Joseph?
You know, I really don't give a shit about this level.
How come?
If I remember correctly, there's a bunch of platforms that you just stand on which essentially turn it into a scrolling level. And I'm not really for that.
This area in particular at least makes up for that with the extra battles, but I get what you're saying.
Good shield.
Here comes Big Baller.
That's gonna... Yep. Fuck, man. What?
Big Baller had enough.
That's the second time he's done that. He just takes a stock, then leaves.
Fucking coward.
Could you pass me the controller after this level? I want to get a bit of some action again.
Sure. You little... Good.
I never understood the thought process with this part. They want you to literally go from bottom to top to get each key, when you could literally just say no and just unlock the top area.
That actually is kind of funny how they expect you to do that.
Hey, so you guys said this was all because you wanted to blow off steam from a tier list, is that right?
Donald's the one who wanted to, quote, blow off steam. Joe and I just sort of went with it.
What was the catalyst of that, if you don't mind me asking?
Because dipshit over there said Mario Galaxy 2 was trash and put it in mid-B tier.
And I'll fucking do it again and again, you damn sycophant.
Sycophant?
You actually don't like Galaxy 2?
Man, I've talked about this already.
Where'd you rank the first one? Because they're quite literally almost the same game.
Look, Galaxy 1 is an S-tier game, bar none.
Uh-huh.
But where Galaxy 2 lacks is the lack of a good hub world, a couple of honestly mid-ass galaxies, and then the dumb-ass green star mechanic which pads out the game longer than necessary. And that's only to name a few things.
Shit.
Bless you, Donald.
Thank you, Joe. You see, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Wow, Donald.
I mean, I can get that there are a few cons to the game, but they're very minor in my view.
Do you really consider that puny-ass Starship Mario hub to be a minor downgrade?
I mean, I guess it's all really subjective. I know plenty of people who couldn't care less about that and just look at the overall levels.
Well, if you're going to rank one title against another, you kind of have to care about whether the hub world is explorable.
But that's just one fucking problem, Barack. And it ain't even that big of a deal.
Look at what you did, Donald.
The fuck are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
I like how he just points with no further instructions.
I mean, technically, there's a map.
There's the presumable mastermind behind all this.
I'm not sure if that was their intention.
Well, there's that later cutscene with the minister which lays...
Donald, don't spoil anything.
But, excuse me?
Just ignore him and pass me the controller, Donald. And this is good because I actually really like this next area.
All right, here. I actually need to send you the money for the studio stuff anyway.
So what is it about this section that you like, Barack?
What I feel like the levels start picking up around this part, and I actually think the building up to the upcoming boss is cool as well.
Oh, you talking about Gallium?
Yeah.
That's the boss they brought back in Ultimate, right?
Correct.
God, I fucking love this track.
Yeah, one thing I definitely give Brawl credit for is recreating a lot of old bangers.
What game is this track from? It sounds familiar.
It's Gritzy Desert from Partners in Time.
I fucking hated that whole area.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was one of the most boring sections in the game, next to the Toad Town section.
You thought Toad Town was boring?
Well, yeah, it felt like filler.
I don't understand. How does it feel like filler?
shit.
Well, the desert was boring because it was basically a giant square followed by a generic underground area. And then the town level, in comparison to the surrounding sections, just felt empty. There was little to nothing memorable about it.
Sure, what's there to remember about a destroyed town full of alien monsters?
You're being condescending.
I'll admit the thing I liked most about Gritzy Desert was its theme.
Yeah, the music is fine, but the actual level just feels slow.
You don't need to raise your voice, you know.
Well, it seems like these two are antagonizing me like I just said something atrocious or something.
I was just trying to understand your reasoning.
Well, I'm antagonizing him because he put Partners in B tier.
You put it in B?
Oh, are you another apologist?
No, I'm just a guy who enjoys good games.
Did I say I didn't enjoy it?
Okay, so here's the list we did a little while back, George. We got Thousand Year Door at the top of S, followed by Bowser's Inside Story, then Superstar Saga.
Superstar Saga's in S tier.
Is that a problem?
TTYD and Bowser's is typical, but Superstar Saga is an A at best.
What?
Partners did a lot more to improve the battle system, and I'd argue that it's got the best bundle of Bros moves in the series.
Really?
What the fuck are you talking about? Bowser's Inside Story had a great bundle of brothers moves which deal heavy damage. And then let's not forget Bowser had his own set of moves which did a great job of implementing the DS stylus pen. But more importantly, above everything else, you can actually run out of Bros moves and Partners because they thought of doing that stupid fucking item gimmick.
You say that, but if you actually play the damn game, you realize that collecting coins and leveling up your power is literally effortless.
Yeah, I usually just stockpile all my items. And aren't there badges in the game which grant you unlimited Bros items?
Ooh, badges, which make it like it fucking should have been.
You know what Partners Bros moves have which all of the other games don't? Specifically with the Chomp Capsule, Trampoline, and Copy Flower. You can literally attack an unlimited amount of times depending on your skill level with the action commands. So the bosses you fight, which are quite actually HP tanks, can be brought down in just a short number of turns.
So can I interrupt here and ask what this has to do with Superstar Saga?
Superstar Saga is a great game, but it's void of any challenge.
Okay, so inviting you was a mistake.
And Donald, I'm not gonna lie, it is a pretty easy game.
I mean, Cackletta is pretty challenging.
If you literally just fight most of the enemies you see in the area and focus on BP and power, you can obliterate her in a short number of turns in the final fight. You don't even need to grind experience. It's a fucking cakewalk.
You're such a fucking dick, George.
Oh, because I'm right?
All right, let's dial it down for a bit, please. God, I hate these enemies.
Those spike balls should actually help you a bit there.
True. Oh, what the fuck?
How'd you die in there?
The ceiling is probably just outside of the blast zone. You know, bringing it back to music, this current track is actually my favorite in the game.
Yeah, it is pretty damn good.
The underground theme from Mario Land, right?
Yes, a totally underrated Game Boy game, by the way.
Underrated?
Oh, hell yeah. It's literally one of my favorite OG Game Boy games to return to when I just want to kill time.
Didn't you two put it in bottom D?
Huh?
Joe?
You're such a damn snitch.
Hang on, guys. Okay, let's just start off with this question. Is it a bad game in either of your opinions?
While there are better Mario games you could spend your time playing, I do not believe it's a bad game, no.
Okay, Donald.
What the hell is so great about Mario Land, George?
Because-
To just get all fucking defensive about it like it's a fucking golden chalice atop some pillar of classic gaming.
Are we just going to be fighting about Mario games for this whole section?
Yeah, let's just chill for a second, guys. We got Wario on screen.
Yeah, you're the guy talking about our fucking tier list, Joe.
Just trying to make conversation, Donald.
No, you're trying to instigate shit.
Damn it.
So are we going to just deny that Mario Land has back-to-back classics in its OST?
George, please, can we just drop it? I'm really trying to focus here.
The star theme is actually a recreation of the original Can Can composed by Jacques Offenbach.
Who gives a fuck?
Barack, I think you're going to need to go over there.
I know, but I really don't want to at this percent.
Barry, do you want to be here all night?
Of course not, but I'm not going to be careless, Donald.
You have 3 extra stocks if he gets you.
But I'd like to end this with 4. Let me just try to goad him into coming back here.
Barack, for the love of Christ.
There you go.
George, when he found out Mario Land wasn't that great.
Oh, okay,
Donald,
asshole.
shut the hell up.
So did DDD like know what was going on, or?
I think it was heavily implied that he knew what was happening and just thought of a contingency plan in case things went to shit for him.
Yeah, because he went and gave his badge thing to Peach, right?
Yep.
And then the rumbling.
I've heard that phrase before. Is it a reference to something?
It's from Attack on Titan, Joe.
Oh, that's the show with the big people that eat little people, right?
That's got to be the most asinine description I've ever heard for that show.
But not really inaccurate.
Is that shit still going, by the way? Last I heard, people were waiting on like the 15th part of the last season or something.
It ended a long time ago, Joe, and for your information, it was fucking amazing. An absolutely peak anime.
It was not peak, Donald.
What the fuck, George?
Oh, my. Enough of this shit. Well, oh, shit, I always forget about that.
Jesus, man, 45%?
If I remember correctly, there's a fight just up this ladder.
Yep. Huh. Look, it's that funny number.
For the love of God, Joe.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, but look, I'm just trying to see if either of these two can crack a smile. They've been locking eyes on each other for like 2 minutes straight, like they're just dying to say something.
Not at all.
Nothing to say here.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I can see that something opened Pandora's box for you too. And I know what it is, so just fucking let it leave your system.
Elaborate on your Attack on Titan take.
I didn't even know you were big on anime like that.
I am with Attack on Titan because it had top-notch storytelling.
It was good, but it ended with too many questions which we'll never get answers to.
Like fucking what, George?
No, do not spoil anything. If you're saying it's done, then I think I'm gonna want to pick it up.
Joe, you're the president. You don't have time for anime.
Oh, is that right?
What the
Are you my
fuck,
fucking
man?
mother?
Joe, you've apparently already dedicated some of your presidency to making Minecraft maps. Perhaps it's best you save the anime stuff for later.
Whatever, fucking mom and dad over here.
All I'm gonna say is Mikasa, Donald. Ackerman Origins. You get me?
All right, maybe there was a bit more to be desired, but it's still really good for what it is.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I just enjoyed the shit I saw. The fights were beautifully animated, and the OST, of course, slaps harder than a lot of shit that I've heard.
This is true.
Dead ass, I saw Chris Christie run like that to the restroom once.
Where?
At the 2016 Republican National Convention. And you know, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, guys, but he fucking brought Popeyes when it was already established that meals would be at the event.
So he essentially gave himself the shits?
Yeah.
Glad I sat out that year.
If I'm not mistaken, both you and your brother Jeb sat out that year, right?
Yeah, I mainly did it for him because he was a bit upset about losing the primaries.
I mean, it's what happens when you're a low-energy candidate, George. You guys remember Please Clap?
That was one of his greatest shames. It wasn't long after that year where he became more of a recluse.
I mean, who knows? Maybe we can set up some kind of game night with the guy to raise his spirits if he's been down.
Nah, from my understanding, he's been doing well lately.
Psst, that was great.
What?
All right, time to get Charizard.
Something I wish this story mode did was incorporate more established enemies. Like, I know we get the Koopas, Hammer Bros, and Bullet Bills, but what about the Kremlings or Waddle Dees?
Aren't those flying eye things from Kid Icarus?
There is an eye enemy in that series, but it isn't the enemy you see here.
But isn't the whole idea that there's a new unknown
no.
force of evil that's trying to take over the world?
I mean,
I
at
better stay away
first,
from
yeah.
that.
But then they reveal that Bowser and
Ugh, what the
Ganondorf
hell?
are involved. So what's the excuse then?
I don't know, but hey,
Ooh, that
at least the
sucks.
things we got were
Son
pretty
of a
cool,
fucking
right?
bitch.
I suppose.
I fucking hate flows.
I wasn't expecting them to pull out an infinite on you. And just like that, Ivysaur.
Oh, wait, I think I know this part.
It's like a maze or button puzzle, right?
I would say it's more about timing with buttons.
So button puzzle then.
A little too basic for it to be a puzzle.
Okay, I gotta hurry.
Don't forget that one.
You better move out of the way.
Oh, can that sliding door kill you?
Yes, it can.
Ugh, I am not putting up with this.
Sure looks like you are.
Do those buttons just drop the floor segments?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to not fight.
Barry, sometimes you gotta swing.
All right, let's catch a Pokemon. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Charizard is not a dragon type, right?
What, are you really asking that?
He's a flying fire type. But in the 6th generation, they introduced Mega Charizard X, which made him Fire Dragon.
That's where he's got that black and blue design, right?
Right.
That look was actually pretty badass for him, I gotta say. Oh, I forgot about that move.
Gotta love Rock Smash.
Yeah, he definitely feels different.
Ivysaur?
Uh-huh.
Try Squirtle, Barack. I think he might be more optimal.
Why the hell did you do that?
I thought he was gonna jump up.
Fortunately, he didn't go for the punish.
See, look, what did I say?
Yep, it all worked out.
I seriously wonder what this place was.
Kind of reminds me of the pillars of Ender from your Minecraft map.
Don't reference Quest to kill the Ender Dragon.
Well, there's Gallium.
Does anyone else feel like playing?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, feel free to close out the Gallium arc.
Works for me. You know what? Let me switch it up and try Ike and Metaknight first.
Ike is actually my go-to for levels like this because of his vertical attack. It works well against the wind and is decently effective against any incoming foes.
All right? Oh, come on.
God, the fucking damage you take on intense is stupid.
Well, I air dodged.
That doesn't have enough invincibility frames to get by that, Barack. You're better off doing a roll or just avoiding it altogether.
At least he passed them.
Son of a bitch, not this fucker.
I despise the Armangs.
They're quite actually a mini-boss enemy, correct?
It's not like they're super difficult or anything. I just hate how they take time to beat. Okay, there we go.
Wow, I was expecting you to lose Ike there.
I appreciate the jab, Joe.
Well, no, it's just because of the percent.
Nice.
Ooh.
See what happens when you put shit out into the universe, Joe?
Well, what the hell ever, man. He could have countered.
This was honestly one of the cooler subspace bosses.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely has the best boss music in the game.
Really? Even better than Tabuu's?
Yeah, I love its intensity.
I think the way to go here is to land heavy hits and counters.
It would also be a good idea to not just jump into hitboxes. He calls that move Stumbling Joe.
Oh, okay, you know, that's not fucking funny, dickhead.
No, you should have countered.
Damn.
It's okay, we still got Meta Knight.
Whoa, did you slice that missile?
I'm not sure, but I'll take it. No.
Thankfully, not enough knockback.
Good DI there, Barack.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
I didn't even know there was a hitbox there.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Really tried the dramatic finish, huh?
Okay, cool. That was at least a cool finish.
Not gonna lie, I always thought he looked kind of badass here.
Yeah, but it would have been more badass if we didn't just fight him.
And that's that.
My boy really ended with a kick to his dick. I remember this scene actually had me a bit worried.
Did you actually think that they were gonna die?
Well, no, but it's still an intense moment.
Wow, I never noticed how Trainer really gives up there.
Thank God for Metaknight.
But couldn't he have just used Charizard to fly them away?
I guess his emotions had him freeze up or something.
I guess that makes sense.
Fellas forever, am I right, boys?
Yeah, sure. So who's playing next?
Would you guys mind if I get another go?
Not at all. Here's the controller, Joe.
If I'm not mistaken, we're actually approaching a boss which is rather tricky on intense mode. Probably not the next section, but I know it's coming.
Well, whoever it is, I bet you they're not ready for these hands. How far are we from the halberd anyway? Because I call dibs on that Duan fight.
We still got a ways to go before that, Joe.
A little extra lore here for the minister. Did you guys have any theories on who he could have been during your first playthrough?
Man, I don't even fucking know. I thought he was just a unique character.
I sort of put it together that he could have been Rob at the time, given that they put a lot of focus on him grieving for his comrades.
Yeah, same.
I think I'm gonna go with Pit, then Mario, and
What do you mean? Pick Mario.
Pit's gonna get through this next area quicker, Donald. Okay, there we go. Damn it. Fucking bugs.
Joe, I wouldn't recommend standing on that platform.
Don't worry, Barack, it'll be okay.
Yeah, he'll get through the level quicker, he says. Bitch was sent back to heaven on the first screen.
You are such a damn nuisance, you know that?
You know, we have George here. I feel like if we didn't do this, it would be a missed opportunity.
Huh?
You guys want to do a quick little tier list of the Smash Bros series?
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Sure, anything to pass the time while Joe struggles here.
Oh, for the love of God, this guy. Yeah, what game do you want to cover first?
For this one, I feel like going from top to bottom because the best ones are obvious. Prime example. We all agree that Melee is top of S, right?
Of course.
Yeah, definitely peak.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest about something, guys.
No, you're not, Joe.
No, for real, Donald. I got some feelings I want to express.
I don't care what the fuck you have rattling in that vacant cranium of yours. We ain't putting Melee below S.
Joe, are you actually about to tell us you don't like Melee?
If you guys would just let me speak.
Let's just hear him out, fellas.
All right, sorry. What's your take on Melee, Joe?
All I'm trying to say is that I think the game's a little overrated from a casual perspective.
Okay, never mind. What the fuck are you talking about?
I just feel like the game isn't as inclusive to a casual audience because of its highly technical play style.
No,
Get
that's
the
just a
fuck out of
skill
here
issue.
with that shit.
Yeah, I gotta agree with George there, Joe. Lack of skill isn't a valid reason to judge a game's quality.
What the fuck was that, Joe?
You literally just needed to stand still on that platform.
It was just a simple mistake, guys. I was playing around with Kirby's down B.
Please just get yourself down to the goal before you simple mistake your way into another game over.
Not as inclusive, this fucking clown.
Donald, there's sort of a cutscene going on right now.
How the hell could I possibly focus on that when I just heard the most factually inaccurate take of all time? I mean, you realize these go on YouTube, right, Joe?
I never said it was bad.
You literally just fucking said that you wouldn't put Melee in S tier because it's not inclusive to a casual audience.
Well, yeah, because newcomers to the game could get discouraged by these pro players with their DBZ-ass fighting style.
I'm fucking done listening to this, Joe. That's just not true.
What do you mean?
Smash Melee literally took what made the first game so good and enhanced it by adding several different fun game modes which were designed for casual play.
Man, real talk, this scene low-key brings the mood down with those Rob deaths.
Barack, take the controller real quick because I want to talk about this.
Okay.
It's too late, Joe. People have already commented about what a fucking idiot you are.
Donald.
Just listen to me, Donald. My overall point around this is that newcomers who want to play the game to experience what makes it so good may end up getting a bit discouraged because there's a huge group of folks who play the game like tryhards.
But that doesn't...
Oh, this is making sense now. You got your ass kicked a lot in the game, haven't you?
Not a lot, but...
And what is this skill issue ass argument, Joe?
I'm not gonna lie, Joe. I'm really not understanding why you're fighting so hard for this.
No shit, man. Like, you really don't have to play like Hungrybox or Mango to enjoy the game.
No, I know that, but I hate it when people tell me that I'm not really playing the game when I'm not using glitches or game-breaking mechanics to fight.
What the hell?
Joe, are you being serious right now with that statement?
What did I say?
Wave dashing isn't a glitch. That's actually the most ridiculous statement I've ever heard.
I'm done with this. Barry, can you just put Melee in S tier?
I'm sort of playing the game, Donald. Just grab my laptop and do it yourself.
All right.
That's fine. It's a great game, so S is fine for it.
Just stop talking. You've made me lose my appetite with your take.
Your appetite? What the fuck are you talking about?
The game's not bad just because you can't wave dash, Joe.
This whole sequence is actually one of my favorite moments in the story.
Is it because of Falco's entrance?
That's a part of it, yeah.
I always wondered why he couldn't just use his reflector.
It could simply just be because it's not strong enough to reflect the beam. And even if it could, I doubt he would want to risk trying for safety reasons.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, by the way, this was actually the boss I was referring to.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, for some reason it was always the giant Diddy fight which gave me the most trouble.
Well, let's see how Barak can handle it.
I personally hated it too. Fucker's hitboxes are gargantuan.
Oh, here comes Falco. Would you guys be happy if they added Slippy to the game?
I wouldn't care personally.
Nah, I don't think he'd add much.
He'd be a fun meme character, though. A lot more memorable than Duck Hunt Dog.
Oh, you didn't like Duck Hunt Dog?
It's not that I don't like him, it's just you can't help but admit that he's one of the most forgettable inclusions to Smash.
Okay, so for this, I think I'll go Spacey's first, then Diddy.
Best of luck to you.
Nah, I think it'll be fine. Aw, damn it. Aw, damn it. Oh, damn it.
For the love of God, Barry.
Son of a fucking bitch, man.
Geez, I never would have expected to see you get a game over.
I'm telling you, Donald, his hitboxes are fucking stupid.
The fact that he taunted after every kill, too.
Okay, we're gonna get him this time.
Wow, that was bullshit.
I just can't believe that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that one altogether.
Are you fucking kidding me with that shit?
That's just unbelievable.
50 to 121 with a single attack. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but this intense difficulty is honestly bullshit.
Fucking shit, game.
What exactly is supposed to be fun about this, Donald?
It's definitely an engaging challenge, but I'll concede that it's a bit more in the bullshit territory.
Nah, I just think this fight sucks.
On an astronomical level. Ooh, wait. Eat a fucking dick, you piece of shit.
Wow, that is just...
Whoa, that was seriously clutch.
Fucking amazing use of items there, Barak.
I know, thank God.
And now here comes Donkey Kong,
Never understood why they bothered to chain him up.
as a precaution in case he turned back to normal.
But he just breaks out of them anyway, so...
Part of me always wondered if it was a King Kong reference.
Possibly.
Joe, do you want the controller back?
I got dibs on the halberd, so if Donald wants to play, he can.
That's still not gonna be for a while, Joe.
It's fine, just give me the controller.
So how about we shift back to this tier list? We put Melee in S tier. Does it make sense to put
Fucking
Ultimate
hell.
there as well?
That seems sort of obvious.
To be honest, I do slightly prefer Melee because of the core gameplay. But yeah, it's literally a celebration of the whole series.
Yeah, as much as I love Ultimate, you gotta give Melee credit for its enjoyable side modes.
Very true.
But I would argue that the game's a step up for me because it has a better roster with more balanced characters.
To an extent, yeah. Ganondorf, while fun, is still god-awful to play.
Maybe in the competitive scene, but I personally think he's still fun to use.
Hot take. I like Melee's adventure mode more than World of Light.
Wow, really?
I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh, what the shit was that, man? But yeah, World of Light is fun and all. However, the mode is essentially just you doing repetitive fights while traversing a world map. At least with this game and in Melee's adventure mode, you actually get legit levels.
That's a fair point.
Not only is it repetitive, but it just drags for way too long.
Well, I mean, you could argue that this game's campaign may have moments where it drags too, right?
No, not at all really, because for one, Subspace, with all of its levels and cutscenes, can be finished in about 8 to 10 hours. Whereas World of Light, with its very few cutscenes and bundle of world maps, is said to last up to 20 plus hours if you're trying to unlock all the fighters.
Ooh, I remember this fight. It's kind of annoying if I remember correctly.
It's a mixed bag. Sometimes I'm able to cheese these guys off stage, other times they're a bit of a pain. Son of a bitch is really just camping over there.
Remind me why you guys are doing a solo run?
Apparently Barak only has one GameCube controller.
What the fuck's with that tone? I asked you if you had another controller and you said Joe left it at the White House.
Yeah, but I didn't expect you to not have another controller.
And I didn't expect you to bust out a Brawl ROM to play on my TV.
Barry, you know I'm impulsive.
No, that's not a reason for me to go out and buy another controller, Donald.
I could have sworn you had at least 2 controllers once.
I mean, one of them broke, and I don't use them all that much, so...
You never thought to replace it? I'm pretty sure there could be some good ones on eBay or something.
Why would I do that? I could
Shit.
just go get some from the store.
No, don't get those shitty new controllers. They're not the same as the OG models.
What do you mean?
When Ultimate came out, I got that one controller that had the Smash logo on it. I couldn't feel comfortable with the damn thing because the plastic felt cheaper, And the L and R buttons didn't have the same stabilizer.
Oh my God, you're one of those people?
What, man? If it ain't comfortable, how am I expected to be on my A game?
He's got a point. I myself had some character theme controllers that were third party, and they were honestly kind of dog shit.
Yeah, I don't even bother with those.
Well, if anything, I do have a Wii remote and nunchuck that we can use.
No, I'm good on that.
I should fucking slap you right now. I just need another good hit. Bam, bitch.
Fucking took you long enough.
Such a great opener for Samus's power suit.
Yeah, this is a good scene.
You guys sure you don't want this next section?
Nah, feel free to close it out for us.
All right. Oh, I hate this section.
Me too, it always gave me a hard time.
Oh, come on. There.
Ooh?
Ah, son of a...
Oh, damn.
Maybe? No, this is fine.
Very good thinking.
What can I say? I'm quick on my feet.
Damn boy swooped in quicker than my 2020 victory, Donald.
Cringe.
There was nothing quick about that victory, Joe.
Yeah, this fucker kept us up past 3 a.m. to count his fictitious votes.
Okay, none of that, please.
You will never not be salty about that, huh?
The only salty one here is going to be you when we have our debate, Joe. As a matter of fact, register what you're seeing on the screen because it's quite literally going to be your poll numbers after I'm done.
Got it. So I'm Samus and you're Ridley?
Exactly.
Guess that makes Pikachu Kamala.
So do you see the analogy he just painted?
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
Here's a fun metaphor for you, Joe. All these little pests that you sent after me during the election.
No, we're not doing that.
Wow.
Oh, for Christ's
What the
sake.
fuck, really? You really gonna be that butthurt?
He really just took the controller from him.
It was a lame joke.
If it was lame, you could have just ignored it.
Yeah, obviously that struck a nerve for you for some reason.
Whatever, just here.
I'm replaying that cutscene. Does it sting, Joe?
Can we just bring the topic back to Smash Bros?
You know what, Donald? Once again, here's another piece of symbolism where I snuff out your damn presidency. Does that sting for you?
Ironic that your victory fucks everyone around you in the process.
Ooh.
Yikes.
God, this fucking guy, man.
Okay, Barack, so here's a question to segue back to the original topic. What do you guys think of the original Smash Bros?
I'm not gonna lie. I actually think it still holds up pretty well.
I agree.
But in the context of the tier list, where would you put it?
I think it deserves respect for being the game that started it all, you know?
Yeah, but it's still dated, you gotta admit. You don't even get much variety from the classic mode because everything is in a set order.
But you at least get some variety with targets and board the platform.
Real talk? Board the Platform was one of the best side modes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Imagine if they actually made a unique target and platform stage for each of the characters in Ultimate.
Yeah, that would have been overkill.
But fuck, I'd love the shit out of it.
You know, Melee is one thing when
Fuck.
it comes to nostalgic memories. But honestly, I had a
fucking
lot more
hate
fun
all
moments where I could recount me playing this game with friends and family.
Can't really say the same. But I did, however, have a few friendly tournaments back in the day.
Same.
It did pretty much get overshadowed by Melee when it dropped, though.
You'd be surprised, man. I actually knew quite a few people that insisted on playing it over Melee for a few years after it came out.
Interesting.
I can kind of get that. It's easier to follow, in my opinion.
In comparison, yeah, but there's still quite a few tricks to learn about 64. Like, are you guys familiar with those combo contests that they do every year at Smash Con?
Ooh, yeah, I've seen a few of those.
No, what is that?
Basically, these guys go in training mode and do some crazy-ass combo that requires precise timing and movement.
I don't think I've seen those either.
I saw some from a few years ago. They're actually pretty crazy.
Let me see if I can find a quick clip to show you what I'm talking about, Barack.
Okay?
Ooh, cool. This is that battle section.
The one where they get Donkey Kong back, right?
Yeah.
God, I love these cutscenes.
Why'd they stop making these kind of campaigns again?
Because some prick uploaded the cutscenes online, which pissed off Sakurai enough to never want to make another story mode like this again.
Seriously?
Pretty much, yeah.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of lame.
Well, I mean, no, it's understandable when you think about it. Spending all that time making the scenes just to have someone essentially spoil the surprise, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty much how I see it.
Real quick, you guys want to see this clip?
Sure, go ahead and put it on screen.
Okay, see how he's setting up?
Uh-huh.
Your own adventure combo that he's doing.
What the fuck?
So he rolls to put those at the very edge.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Well, he just SD'd.
No, just watch.
So cool to get that shot under that red shell. Uses the forward air to both hit him and move the shell.
Oh my God.
Forward tilt. Bomb. Bomb! Into the fair!
No fucking way.
Bam!
How the hell did he pull that off?
Just look up Prince combos for Smash 64 and you'll see some crazy shit that he's done over the years.
That one in particular is nuts because of how random the red shells can be, right?
Right, that's why I chose to show that particular combo over the others. It's just fucking insane, man.
So they host these combo events every year?
Yeah, you can find all the full streams on YouTube.
I think I'll be looking into that.
So I think we got a little sidetracked there. Given everything we've talked about, where would you rank Smash 64 on the list?
Well, I like the game, but I'm not attached to it. So maybe C or D.
Who gives a fuck if you're not attached to it, Joe? It's a great game.
I get it. It laid it all out. But the other games just added to the formula.
Even if it is more on the simplistic side by comparison, I'd say the game's a solid B.
The game's got that nostalgia charm too, which makes it pretty interesting to go back to as well.
Okay, but it's got 12 characters and not a lot
I'd fucking gladly revisit that game over the crap that is Smash 4.
What the fuck's your problem with Smash 4? That was a solid game for the 3DS.
Smash isn't the kind of game for a fucking handheld console, especially when the only way of playing is with a flimsy-ass circle pad.
He's not wrong about that. I swear I've nearly worn out mine playing that game.
As long as you don't play the game like a damn gorilla, it should be fine.
No. If you're playing the game for an excessive amount of time, like myself, it's susceptible to wear just like any controller. The only difference is that you can replace a GameCube controller if it starts to fall apart from overuse.
Hell, in some cases, you can even just replace certain parts of the controller. I couldn't tell you how many times I've had to replace the joystick on mine.
That's true, and I bet you save some money doing that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So what about the ranking?
I personally have a high opinion of the game, though I will concede that it's probably no better than a B when compared to the others.
B's fine.
B's got the most votes, Joe.
That's fine, whatever. That was fucking Donald and George doing this little glaze dance over 64.
Oh, give me a break.
Unbelievable.
I always thought this whole sequence was intense.
Well, I mean, things are ramping up.
Oh, right. Do you want the controller, Barry?
No, not really.
You sure?
I don't want to play a fucking level with ice climbers, to tell you the truth.
Oh, you got some pent-up rage over them or something?
No, I just don't like how they play.
Yeah, it's hit or miss with them.
So what's the list looking like right now?
At the moment, we have Melee and Ultimate in S tier and 64 in B. And I know we talked about Smash 4 on 3DS, but I didn't place it anywhere yet.
I'd put that shit in D tier, personally.
What the fuck do you mean D tier? It's an exceptional handheld game for
Okay, Joe, stop for a second and run through this logic with me. First of all, for the sake of keeping your lid in place, the overall concept of a tier list is to compare certain things with one another to determine what's best, right?
More or less.
Okay. And when talking about Smash Bros games, I think it's fair to assume that the worst Smash game is still pretty damn good, yeah?
Correct?
Right. So with that said, I don't think that this list should have a sleepy tier like we usually do.
I would have disagreed with that as well.
Now, in regards to Smash 4 on 3DS, what would you say is the primary thing that it has which is inferior to the other titles?
What, the graphics?
No, Joe, I've said this already.
The controls?
Okay, yes, but no. I'm referring to the game's local multiplayer feature being more of a pain to deal with.
When did you bring that up?
You never talked about the game's multiplayer.
Oh, I didn't?
No, you brought up the controls, but never went any further.
Oh, okay, my bad then, Joe.
Regardless, I never thought it was that bad.
But he's got a point, though, Joe. Finding another person who has both the 3DS and the game cartridge, then linking up, is not as quick and convenient as simply plugging in another controller.
Most of the people I knew that played Smash on 3DS immediately dropped it once the Wii U version came out. Hell, Bill called the game filler content.
Well, the reason I prefer the 3DS version is that on top of it being the first Smash game on the go, it had a cooler lineup of stages and the Smash Run mode.
Smash Run is admittedly way better than Tour.
Yeah, but the Wii U version did step things up with 8-player Smash and the Master Core boss.
When's the actual last time you thought to yourself, damn, wouldn't it be great to play 7 people at once in Smash?
I give credit to the game for having the ability to do that, Donald.
Wait, Donald, how the fuck are you still alive? Look at that percent.
It's pretty neat, right?
It's primarily because this is a mostly enclosed area.
Yeah, but I'm also just good at teching. You see what happens when you two bring out your negative energy?
Okay, so Donald considers Smash on 3DS worse than 64?
Not worse, but sort of pointless.
I don't really care at all for it anymore either, so I say D tier as well.
Barack, come on.
I'm sorry, I low-key have a personal bias for the original Smash.
Of fucking course you do.
It was the first N64 game I ever played, Joe. It's got a nostalgia grip around me. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend to give a fuck about Smash 4 on 3DS when I literally don't even own the game anymore.
You got rid of it?
Yeah, I gave it to a friend of the family. Pretty much a few months after the Wii U version came out, in fact.
I still have my copy, but it's collecting dust. I tried giving it to Baron, but he doesn't really play video games like that. I would also put the Wii U version in C, by the way.
With all of the fucking hype that revolved around it?
Who plays Smash 4 anymore, Joe?
Forget about that.
No, I'm not gonna forget about that. Who the fuck still plays Smash 4?
Okay, to break the silence, I insta-dropped the game after Ultimate was released.
Yeah, and I dropped it a little after Bayonetta came out.
Was it because of what happened in the competitive scene?
Nah, I just moved on to other things.
Joe, why are you still staring at me?
Because I'm thinking.
You really got to think that hard about who's still playing the game?
Do you not consider yourself an example?
Yeah, okay. Put the game in C tier, Barry.
Got it.
I always felt like this encounter was just random.
I felt it was kind of cool, personally.
Yeah, so anyway.
We got another battle section coming up, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna run through it, then hand it off to Joe.
Okay, sounds good.
What's going to be the lineup for this fight, Donald?
I think I'll go Mario, Pit, Yoshi, then Link.
Any reason you didn't pick Kirby?
I just don't really care for his moves. They're a little too floaty for me.
God, you're being bounced around like this is a game of Mario Pinball.
Oh, haha, very clever.
That game was fucking dog shit.
Oh, you've actually played it?
Have you not?
Nah, there are some spin-off games that I just know ain't for me.
You really aren't missing much with that game.
I didn't really care for it,
Son
but
of a
what is it
bitch.
about the game that you hate so much?
I just think it's an obnoxious game to traverse through. 1 minute you're on a roll, then because of some bullshit, you find yourself just rolling back to the fucking hub world.
Got it, so you're not good at pinball.
That isn't what I...
Nice. Here, take the controller, Joe.
R.I.P. Slippy.
What's this thing with you and Slippy? Okay, so here's a funny story. When I first got this game, the first thing I did was play through Subspace with Cheney. He's a big Metal Gear fan and pretty much knew nothing about this game. He hadn't seen the trailers or anything. The look on his face when he saw Snake was a character, you'd have thunk he went into cardiac arrest or something.
Yeah, seeing Snake was pretty fucking huge.
Huger than Sonic?
I mean, they were both pretty remarkable. I guess it depends more on which series you were into.
I was more hyped for Sonic, truthfully. But primarily because I was more familiar with him.
I was pretty excited to see Snake, though I'll admit that I haven't played any Metal Gear game besides Revengeance.
Really?
You're not the first person I've heard say that. But I definitely recommend the series. It's got some great games.
You guys remember Metal Gear on NES?
Seriously.
My God, this old fuck.
I always liked this scene. Hey, real quick, who was it that voiced Lucario in this game?
I'm pretty sure it was Bill Rogers.
Can someone fact check that real quick?
Already did. George is right.
Okay.
This fucking nerd actually knew that off the top of his head.
Oh, piss off.
Why are you asking, Joe?
I was just trying to remember, was he the guy who played Yami in Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, that was Dan Green.
Wow, again.
Donald?
I could have sworn that there was someone that played Lucario and some other famous character.
I think you're referring to Sean Schemmel. I'm seeing that he was the one that voiced him in Smash 4 and I think Ultimate as well.
Oh yeah, that's it. He voices Goku, right?
Yes.
Damn, that's actually cool. I never knew he voiced Lucario.
Which saga is your guys' favorites?
What, just like overall?
Yeah, like from the original Dragon Ball through Super, I guess. I really like the Majin Buu saga, personally.
Well, that one's decent, but I loved the shit out of the Cell saga.
If you ask me, I prefer the original Dragon Ball. I tend to go back and forth between the King Piccolo and Piccolo Jr. arcs.
I can respect that.
I can too, but if I'm being real, it's kind of hard for me to go back to OG Dragon Ball these days. There's just something about Z that I find more fun.
Nah, I get it.
You know, Jeb's favorite version of DBZ is the abridged series.
Oh, for the love of
I
God.
fucking loved that series.
As good as it is, I can't help but shake my head when people say that's the best way to watch the series.
So I'm kind of going back and forth on this.
What you got?
In terms of recent rewatches, there are two sagas that immediately come to mind. The first is the Frieza saga from Z because it was just iconic.
Okay.
But then, and I'm being 100% when I say this, I actually really enjoyed the Goku Black saga from Super.
Whoa, like you liked it more than the other sagas?
No, I just think it was the best Super saga.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I need to catch up on that shit. Maybe after Attack on Titan.
Super, honestly, is a bit lacking when compared to Z, but I do kinda like it a bit more than GT.
It's fine for what it is.
But the thing I like more about that saga was its story and villain. It kept me on my seat way more than the Tournament of Power did.
Well, I do agree that Zamasu was a more interesting antagonist than Jiren.
Oh, buckle up, fellas. Joe's about to fight in a 1v2 match.
Oh, this is the Peach and Zelda fight, isn't it?
You know what? Watch me style on them, you son of a bitch. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, now I'm Giga D.
Excuse me?
One down. Smile, you son of a bitch.
Wouldn't daughter of a bastard be more fitting?
Well, maybe, but then I'd be getting the reference wrong.
Whatever.
At least he got through them without a game over.
This is actually pretty exciting for me, boys. Duan was the furthest I got on hard mode, so this will be a true experience for me.
Well, I'm rooting for you, man.
I think I'll go Peach for this stage because she floats.
Good thinking.
Wait a second, did we forget to rank Brawl?
Did we?
Oh, holy shit, I think we did.
Wow, this was my idea and I somehow forgot about that. We're literally playing the fucking game right now.
Damn, we all caught a case of the Sleepy Joe syndrome.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
So what would you guys say is the overall verdict on this game? I'm feeling A tier is pretty fitting for it.
Yeah, I think A works because on top of the game having subspace, it's also carried by some pretty decent side modes.
Not to mention the stage builder.
I preferred Ultimates.
You may prefer it, but Brawl was the first to do it, so...
Yeah, that's hardly even an argument, Donald.
It wasn't an argument, it was a statement.
One of the little pieces of side content that it has that I loved were the masterpieces.
Oh, yeah, those were pretty damn cool.
They were neat, sure. But I never really bothered with them because the time limit that they give you on some of the games were too damn short.
It's not like they could just load the game up with several ROMs of different games, Donald.
I'm not asking for that. I would have just liked a little extra time is all.
I'd say to put the game in A, Barack.
Okay?
If it were up to me, I'd say to put it in B tier only because the game's core gameplay was the most flawed. The overall floatiness and the tripping mechanic really gets in the way from time to time. And while the current online services are certainly nothing to write home about, Brawl's online service was bad on an absolutely comical level.
That's actually a pretty fair argument. It was a literal fucking slideshow. A Super Smash Bros PowerPoint, if you will.
But the game is still pretty damn fun for what it is. Even if it plays worse than Melee, it still did a pretty damn good job at being a superb casual experience. And hell, people still found a way to make it engaging in the competitive scene.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Also, if I may, 2 extra things I consider as a bonus are the many mods for Brawl, prime example being Project M. And then I also give credit to the game for making a badass OST.
Definitely agree with you there.
Yeah, but Ultimate's got the best lineup of music.
Real talk, Brawl's soundtrack laid out the pavement for Ultimate to run.
All right. Okay, go ahead and put it in A tier then.
Very good. And there it is, fellas, we did it.
Looks pretty respectable.
Oh, give me a damn break, big baller.
Is that what you call that enemy?
Yeah, the Greep's got a reputation of
He
popping
fucking
in.
did it again. He takes my stock, then dips, the fucking prick. I never got how she could just stand there with no problem. Like, sorry, but what the hell did you expect would happen?
Who the hell knows?
And there goes the spaceship, which was probably millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, we fucked you out of your spaceship, but it's okay. Drink some tea.
Literally.
The Biden administration.
Oh, whatever, you damn clown.
And that's gonna be me escorting you out on Inauguration Day, Joe.
For the love of God, Donald. It's low-key kind of odd how multiple Mr. Game & Watches can create this giant robot.
I never bothered to question it.
Let's see if you can beat this boss, Joe.
Oh, believe me, Donald, I'm pumped right now.
So you actually never got past the hard mode version of this boss?
Only because he kept beating me and I just never got back to it.
Well, then this is going to be interesting.
Will Joe manage to get past the great? I'm just kidding. Let's go.
Evasiveness, bitch.
Joe, use the reflector.
Oh? Whoa, holy shit, that actually took a good chunk out of his health.
Are you telling me that you've never tried that before?
No, I was just so fixated on dodging the beams.
Oh my God.
Take my barrage of kicks, you prick. Whoa. Yeah, you fucking thought, right?
Okay, redirect those missiles.
Huh?
Just stay close to him, Joe.
Oh, shit. Oh, what the fuck? I can't believe I never tried that.
Literally how, Joe?
All right, time to start styling.
That could have been worse.
Oh, fucking, that doesn't work?
I didn't actually know that.
Fucking selective reflecting. All right, to hell with this, boss. I'm about to dial up. Well, I mean, you know, fresh face, fresh hands, ready for swinging. Let's fucking go, Peach.
Joe, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm.
Take a damn breath, Donald. I almost have him. Holy fucking...
A bit choppy, but I mean, hey, you did it, Joe.
Yeah, good work, man.
My juices are fucking...
That'll do, Joe.
Call me Thanos, because I just turned that bitch to dust.
Unbelievable.
Game & Watch was always a rather cool character.
Yeah, he's pretty fun to play. Wow, it's kind of crazy to think that we're nearly done with this.
Yeah, and even with my whole suit situation and us waiting on George, we're still making decent time.
Hey guys, would you actually mind if I picked up a few of these upcoming levels?
Not at all.
Yeah, here's the controller, man. What do we still have left to cover?
Up next is the final portion of the research facility, and then we're going to dive into the finale.
All right, hype.
This next portion is actually called the Bomb Factory.
Whatever.
All right, let's shake some of this dust off.
I'm pretty sure this is that level where you have to search a bunch of floors to find the right exit.
Another mid-ass maze level.
It ain't that bad, Donald. It's just a bit of some trial and error.
I think I remember it being in one of the middle sections.
So are you going to do something about this, or?
Shut up, it's been a while. There we go.
The first fucking room and you're already almost dead.
Yeah, weren't you giving me shit earlier?
Yeah, but I got jumped. Okay, maybe it's on the right side.
Man, I thought I was about to watch an expert.
Okay, to be fair, I don't play either of these characters all that much.
Oh yeah, that's got to be it, right?
Who do you enjoy playing as in this game, George? I feel like I've never asked before.
For regular matches, I primarily enjoy using Spaceys. But if we're talking Subspace, I actually like to use Rob.
Really?
Yeah, I find him to be very comfortable to use when navigating through these levels.
Why are you walking into missiles?
I was distracted. Lay off.
Another bust.
Hopefully here? Ugh, son of a bitch.
Try the room on the left.
Wait, I think this is familiar.
Ooh, okay.
Aw, fucking hell. That's why I remember that room.
Oh, because the Armank.
Yeah, these guys are annoying.
Don't worry, big guy. I know you got it. Well, hey, George, to quote Sun Tzu,
No.
It's got to be this one.
and Donald thought my mazes were bad.
Your mazes were bad, Joe. As a matter of fact, I still dream of how unbelievably dull Heaven's Labyrinth was.
What are you guys talking about?
Do you not watch our YouTube channel?
No?
Oh, wow, and I thought we were friends. You deserve that game over screen, George.
Wait, what the fuck even happened?
It looked to me like you saved yourself from that last hit, but still instinctively jumped. And that jump accidentally sent you down the pit.
Okay, don't talk to me. I need to focus. I tell you, if this was Melee or Ultimate, I'd be rocking it right now.
Yeah, okay.
There a problem, Donald?
What could possibly make you think that?
Well, you see, I couldn't help but notice you have the tone of a guy who's about to get bitch slapped.
Okay, Donald, shut up and stay in your lane. And George, stay on that side of the couch.
Whatever you say, Mother.
Busted through that door with a purpose. Shit's about to go down, right, Donald?
You got this, George?
Yeah, I'll go and clear up this last area, then hand it off.
So if I may, I was kind of curious to know why you guys consider Melee to be better than Ultimate.
For me, it's about the community. Around the time 64 was the hot topic, Bill and I would have it set up at a few parties. People would play it, but the levels of hype around the game didn't really spike until Melee entered the scene.
That's actually facts. Around that time, I was invited to well over a dozen get-togethers just to play that game.
Yeah, I put respect on it because of its overall impact in the FGC. And while its level of engagement as a whole has kind of fluctuated as time passed, the base has still been pretty consistent.
The meta keeps changing too. It wasn't all that long ago where Amza actually took Yoshi, who was previously considered not viable, and actually won some fucking majors.
That was fucking incredible, let me tell you. Some of the hypest shit like that, the hypest sets, the hypest rivalries, all revolved around that game.
Okay, that's fine. But you guys are aware that Ultimate had a pretty crazy scene too, right? Matter of fact, every popular fighting game has a great series of community moments.
Well, okay, but in the context of the list, we're only talking about Smash games. So what's your point?
Wait, is this about to tie back into what you were saying earlier?
No, hang on a second, because this is something I think about from time to time.
Okay.
I know we had a bit of a back and forth about Melee a bit ago, but I need you to understand where
Come
I'm
on,
coming
you son
from.
of
Do I play the game on a competitive level? No. Do I play it periodically and still find it fun? Absolutely. When you talk about why you love this game, you three have a tendency to bring up the community and its competitive scene. And sure, when you think about the history behind the game and the overall legacy that it built, I do consider those valid reasons for why one would consider it the best.
Right?
But is it really not reasonable to at least make the statement that sometimes that very history creates a nostalgia that can be a bit blinding?
Huh.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying, but I don't agree.
Okay, what don't you agree with exactly? Because this is the point I'm leading to here. Sitting next to Melee is a fighting game that arguably has the best fucking crossover roster in gaming history. Not only that, but also the largest, sitting at like 86 characters, 87 if you consider the difference between Pyra and Mithra.
Right, it's got a great roster. But Melee has faster and more superior fighting mechanics.
If you learn how to use the exploits, sure. You got mad at me when I called it a glitch, but you're not gonna tell me it ain't at least an exploit.
He's got a point there. It is considered an exploit.
Okay, I'll concede to that.
But adding to that statement about Ultimate's roster, you absolutely cannot ignore the fact that Ultimate took all those characters and did a damn good job at balancing them out. For the most part, anyway.
This is also true.
I mean, sure, it's almost like the game's already in our S-tier spot, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand the point of the soapbox moment here.
Well, think about what he's saying, guys. When you consider character balancing and the overall gameplay, Ultimate did kind of do a better job at leveling things out.
Exactly. Is it not somewhat refreshing to see characters other than Fox and Falco in majors?
There are other characters in the majors. Jigglypuff, Marth, Sheik. Hell, I just gave you an example of a Yoshi winning a couple times.
But how many fucking years did it take for that Yoshi to pull it off?
Jesus Christ, quit bouncing him, game. He's already dead.
That was actually pretty crazy.
There.
So, what's the closing verdict on this conversation, Joe?
All that was just the shit I wanted to say earlier that I couldn't because you guys were busy geeking out at me. I don't care about swaying your views about Melee. I just wish people wouldn't treat it like it's some type of monolith, absolving of any type of criticism.
You know, we were kind of acting a bit like assholes, you gotta admit.
You know what? Yeah, sorry for not letting you get your point out.
Yeah, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
Shut your damn mouth, Donald. You were the biggest ass clown, as per usual. The squad's assembling, fellas.
You know, I think I consider this to be my favorite cutscene. It expresses a feeling of sorrow for Rob and hatred towards Ganondorf for being an evil bastard.
It's top 3 for sure. My personal favorite's the one where they all charge at the giant cannon.
We'll be seeing that pretty soon.
Poor bro's making a plea to his boys.
Damn.
Ganondorf is such a hating ass bitch.
Yeah, this is pretty fucked, I ain't gonna lie.
My guy's about to learn a hard lesson.
That's right, when you fuck around, you find out.
Excellent. We're in business now, fellas.
You about to rock it with Rob?
That's the plan. Spin, baby, spin!
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Good God, these two.
You guys are about to get...
George, the amount of time you had to dodge that, I could have used to make a gyro.
Oh, real clever, Donald.
This could actually work because DK is good for managing crowds.
What the fuck even happened there?
Well, Falcon is always a fun character to play as.
Are you serious?
Immaculate, DI.
Maybe just stick to the side and use projectiles?
There was one off screen. There was a fucking Primid that stunned me off screen. Goodness gracious, finally.
Fuck around and find out, huh?
It's crazy how they didn't have a disengage feature.
Yeah, that is pretty wild.
Poor Brobot.
Time to get the hell out of Dodge.
Not without one last funny death, of course.
Ooh, I actually really like this fight.
Yeah, it's more intense than the other Ridley fight.
No, Donald, this is meta Ridley.
You're not funny.
All right, let's see if I can do this with Rob.
That did some decent damage.
Yeah, I think Rob is ideal for this fight because of his recovery and long-ranged attacks.
That spin move of his also comes in handy.
You're getting there, man. He's at half health.
Damn it. It should be fine. I still got 3 more characters.
I like to picture Olimar and the Kongs just chilling inside, Falcon's cruising, all while this crazy shit's going on.
Shouldn't they all be cramped in there?
Maybe Donkey Kong, I would think.
Falcon's like, damn, I got bucket seats, so one of you has to sit in the trunk.
And all the Pikmin?
In the glove box.
Aw, come on, really?
It'll be fine. You can close this out with Pikachu.
Okay, great.
Got his ass like he did in that cutscene. There goes the island, boys.
Can't believe we're actually about to close this thing out.
I know, it kind of feels like we've been at it for a while, right?
Finally, the Avengers have assembled.
Seeing all these characters together like this really did give that vibe back then.
Oh, you guys ready?
I'm pumped as a motherfucker right now, Donald.
As big as this thing is, I think it really could have been its own stage.
That could have been interesting.
So, like, was the plan to just fly around in this thing?
Not sure. I always thought they were just aiming at our protagonists.
Given that they end up coming from that direction, I thought so too. Oh, wait, never mind.
You know, I cannot tell you why, but you want to know what this giant cannon reminds me of?
What?
The Flying Palace from Pokemon 2000.
They look nothing alike.
I know, I think it's because it's a giant fortress-looking structure with a cannon.
I think I can see it.
Can you?
No, not really.
Metaknight disapproves.
If he's smart, he has an insurance policy on that thing.
Boy's thankful that he saved that 15%.
I gotta say, those graphics ain't too bad for the Wii.
Cue the theme song.
How much of the budget do you think went into this scene?
Probably a lot.
And then Kirby with the chair. Bet he's mad because they didn't get an insurance policy.
That ship kind of reminds me of you, Joe. Rundown and cruising on fumes.
Let me ask you, if I put your fat head through one of those Domino's boxes, you think we could tell the difference between it and a cheese pizza?
Question, Joe, do you want to close out this last section?
Sure, why not?
So here's another Smash-related topic, specifically about Ultimate.
Okay.
What DLC characters did you guys enjoy the most?
Ooh, that's a good topic.
Just the characters, not the pack?
Just the characters.
Sephiroth's the GOAT. You can't tell me otherwise.
His reveal was pretty insane, I will agree.
Steve literally broke the internet, though.
That was fucking insane. But those two were definitely shock characters. If we're talking about the ones that were actually anticipated, I'd definitely have to go with Banjo or Sora.
Well, if we're talking favorites, like I said, I'm going with Sephiroth.
If we're talking about competitive play, I lean towards Pyra/Mythra.
That's so typical, George.
Excuse me?
Of course you pick one of the top 3 characters to be your favorite.
Coming from the guy who picks the edgiest character with the most pay-to-win DLC mechanic in the game?
Sephiroth is a mid to low B-list character, Barack.
You want to talk about typical? How about a guy who bases everything off of what a fucking tier list says?
And how typical for the guy with the S-rank character to try to downplay how his character hard carries him.
I like Piranha Plant.
Huh. I'll admit I wasn't expecting that, Joe. What do you like about him?
He's a goofy little guy.
You know what? I can get behind that.
Once again, Ganondorf is a hating-ass bitch. T-pose.
There he is. The master of all hands.
He can try to rule over my hands, but he's got to catch them first.
Alas, he was but a puppet controlled by a greater evil. Joe, you can relate, right?
That's not funny, dickhead.
I think Tabuu is definitely one of the more menacing Smash antagonists.
Really, more menacing than Galeem?
Maybe not in terms of raw power, given that Galeem pretty much just erased the whole cosmos. But compared to Tabuu, he just felt so cardboard.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn, blood in my Nintendo game? Bro literally died in 4K. Holy fuck, a giant hand.
Is this the type of commentary you're gonna do?
Oh, I'm sorry, would you prefer this to be NPR, the Smash edition?
Fit.
Crazy how they just drop in just to get gotted.
Awfully nice of him to provide a walkway to his great maze.
I mean, he didn't think anyone would still be alive, so...
I think it would have been interesting to know how exactly DDD knew to prepare for all this.
POV, you wake up in a void, then Luigi and Ness tell you it's time to start smashing.
Sounds kind of like one of my recent nightmares.
What?
Been a while since I last took the Penguin out on a test drive.
What a start.
Be sure to grab all the characters.
God damn it. Don't worry, that was on my to-do list. Okay, there's Samus.
Damn. So much for the penguin.
Clean. Let's get moving.
I'm sorry, continue, please.
Fucking prick.
Okay, we got 2 of them here.
All right?
Is it fair for me to think that this whole section is kind of a pace breaker?
What, because of all the characters?
Yeah, like, I just want to go through the level.
I mean, you don't have to get all the characters. It's just ideal.
I kind of get what you mean, Donald, but I don't really think it's a problem.
Well, I think it's pretty interesting exploring this whole area.
Well, design-wise, it might be more on the generic end, but there's at least a good amount of enemies to keep things interesting.
Okay, there's Donkey Kong. Weird-ass Voltorb knockoff.
They do kind of look like Voltorbs, huh?
Go, Joe.
I got it.
Nailed it.
Fuck Ness, honestly.
Oh, you better get my boy.
Working on it.
Okay, good.
R.I.P. Waddle Dee. Ooh, Game & Watch. I definitely want to get him. Are you fucking serious? Okay, let's try this again.
Why are you just spamming up smash?
Trust the process.
No, don't up smash there.
Oh, for the love of God.
You got to start considering how slow some of his moves are, Joe.
I know, he's way better in Ultimate.
Oh, wow, nice.
Thought he was about to flub that.
God damn these fucking puppets. I swear that room had more puppets than our fucking government.
Pot calling the kettle black?
I could hit you with a pot.
Why are you guys being so damn aggressive?
Okay, I think that's the last one for this level.
R.I.P. Big Hand.
This looks like a trustworthy individual.
Bro's eyes are bloodshot.
Bowser approaching.
Are you referencing JoJo's?
Oh, shit. Come at me, bitch. Mallet.
Bro literally walked into that.
Literally, Barack, every time Donald says something.
Excuse you?
You're not wrong.
Gotta pay our respects to Big Hand.
We got one last level before the maze, Joe.
I know, I'm hyped.
Thank God for that appetite of his.
Honestly.
You know, if we're talking cannon strength, Kirby could honestly solo this whole thing.
You do have a point there. Bro's literally the type to kill a god because they took a cookie from the cookie jar.
Kind of like Beerus in a way.
Or Majin Buu.
Oh, Zelda's down there. Of fucking course. Ooh, convenient spawn point. Mr. Meta?
I wonder, would a down B work?
Yes, it did. Good thinking.
What, actually, I was thinking you'd just fall through those things.
No, they're a bit too strong for that.
There's like 2 characters here, if I remember right. Good job. Oh, never mind. It was 3 characters.
Awesome.
I wouldn't mind leaving them here, to be honest.
Man, you really hate ice climbers, huh?
Yeah, it's because of fucking Paul Ryan, who just loved doing that damn chain grab.
Oh, he was always a bitch for doing that.
Thought there was something down there.
Man, it's a real good thing that the game saves your progress on how many characters you've saved.
Yeah, we would have been here for fucking ever otherwise.
Oh, look, it's Wario. Damn, tell us how you really feel, Bowser.
Could you imagine if he actually broke him?
He just comes back like, where's my arm?
D here jumping in like he's in Five Nights at Freddy's. So if I'm right, Ganondorf here is the master of evil. And he thought he was doing the work of Master Hand, yeah?
Right.
But Master Hand turned out to be a mind-controlled pawn for Tabuu, who used him to bait the villains into expanding the subspace realm.
Yeah, that's pretty much the plot. Why?
Well, I'm just wondering, does that make Tabuu the master baiter?
Oh my fucking god.
Mother of God.
This guy really just doesn't give a damn about what's going on.
Comedic relief. I'm here for it.
Off to the Trump rally looking ass.
Don't hate.
All right, Joe, it's time for the big level. Are you ready?
More than I've ever been, Barack. You guys have any recommendations?
I would just recommend that you pick characters you're comfortable with that have decent recoveries.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right then. Well, let's close this fucker up, fellas.
The following events lasted so long that as we approached the end, I was expecting Rockstar to release GTA 6. For the sake of your time and my family life, I went ahead and put together a little montage for you, per Joe's request.
Let's smash through this maze. Ah, the first challenger to my Thunderdome.
Huh?
Ignore him, he's in his zone right now.
This is going to be a long run, I can already tell.
No bad vibes, please. Ah, get plucked. Let's see what's over here.
Hit him with the spin, Joe.
On it. Ah, this motherfucker. Boom, baby. Big baller? At last, my stocks have been avenged. Okay. Oh, this banana busting bastard. Let me bring in the heavy hitter Ike. You again?
Good lord.
What goes around comes around, you son of a bitch.
Wow, nice.
Let me cook up some whoop ass for you.
Really?
I'm taking back this fucking ship.
Doesn't look like it.
Fucking shit.
This is just...
Oh, Jesus, why?
Oh my fucking god.
Goofy ass doppelganger. All right. You really gonna do me like that? Hell yeah. For real?
You jumped into it.
Wham! Swish, swish, stab.
Is it still considered stabbing if he throws it?
Whee!
You're just sitting on a couch.
Hey, who said you could hit the whip?
There he goes with the stumbling Joe again.
Such a knee slapper. Batter up, motherfucker.
He's out of the park.
Hating ass lizard. Oh, come on. Fucking Ike. Hang on, hang on. Oh, that wasn't cool. I'm about to knock your teeth in, Mr. Mina.
Mr. Who?
What's that thing Marth says?
You mean his taunt?
Spin! Spin!
Enough with the fucking speen.
Time to fight Goonerdorf. Chill out.
These puns are killing me.
Call me Mike Tyson, because I'm a box, you bitch.
Thank God he finally did it.
The juices are coursing through my veins, boys.
George, did the sun go down?
Never in my entire life have I felt more alive.
Really? Even more than when you got married?
Well, I mean, that was an important day too, sure.
I feel like that took years off my life.
Let's just be glad we're here, guys. Head on in, Joe.
Before I do, I'd like to take a moment
Go fight the fucking boss. And then Sonic with the chair.
Right the fuck out of nowhere.
The flustered Tabuu takes a second to process as the crowd rejoices. Holy shit, Sonic the Hedgehog is in this game. And that's pretty much how everyone reacted, at least in my circles.
I'm about to mark the end of your season, you glitchy pile of shit.
Okay, fair warning, Joe. Intense Tabuu is an absolute prick by all accounts. He has several heavy hitting attacks and an insta-kill move that you can only carefully dodge against.
Noted, but don't worry, I got this.
That move always looked cool as shit.
It seriously does.
Fucking popping in and out everywhere.
Oh shit, dodge, dodge.
Sweet bubbly Jesus, no.
Why did you shield?
Wait, did you say bubbly?
Fucking 150?
Wow, that's actually insane.
Surprised that didn't kill.
Get him, turtle.
Jump!
Damn it.
It'll be fine. Rob can fight at a distance.
But I want to hit him with the speen, George. It'll do more damage than his laser or gyro.
You're gonna have to play with some patience if you want to get him.
Oh, come on. Ooh, wait. Oh, hold still. Watch me sneak up. I mean, of course that would happen, right? All right, Mr. SS Tier, let's do this. Man, fuck this guy.
Jeez, this is just a total beat down.
Wait, did you pick Bowser?
Yeah, I did. Why?
What do you mean, why? He's a big-ass hitbox.
I don't even know if he can properly dodge Tabuu's insta-kill.
Well, I picked him because I figured his weight would be a benefit in regards to not getting knocked off as easily.
George, could that actually be a viable strategy?
I honestly don't know. I've never picked Bowser in this game. But I'm not gonna lie, he is actually doing some damage at the very least.
So there might be some hope here?
Over here, dimwit. Scared bitch? Eat spikes, you...
It's okay, you're still in it.
Holy shit, is he really about to do it? Oh.
Damn it, you fucking jinxed me, Donald.
I didn't make you pick big-ass Bowser, Joe.
It's all right, guys. Let's just call that a warm-up.
And what are we calling that?
Practice makes perfect.
Wow, really?
Uh-huh.
Well, to quote Sun Tzu, Joe, I'm running out of inspirational shit here.
All right, to hell with this. I'm locking in. Okay, whatever.
Oh my God, he dodged it.
Could this be the run?
Fuck.
Don't sweat it, you got it.
Okay, good. That didn't kill this time. Bro's just standing there and taking it.
Okay, that's honestly annoying.
You got this, Joe.
Please let me focus.
Okay, my bad.
No, fuck. Damn it. Just me and the big guy?
Oh shit, now he's semi-ultimate Bowser.
Oh my God, wait, he's about to do it.
Eat my old man shits, Tabuu.
Disgusting.
Really didn't need that picture.
See, this is the rewards of locking in, boys.
It was a rocky road, but hey, I'll give you credit for getting it done.
Do you think the people in that stadium are still okay?
Why don't we just say yes so everyone can sleep tonight?
Okay.
Dick's out for the stadium NPCs.
Joe. Well, boys, looks like we're finally done here.
How long have we been here?
Well, we did the Mario tier list this morning, started this gameplay around 11-ish, and holy shit, it's almost midnight.
Really?
Jesus, it's almost been 12 hours?
Hey man, time flies when you're having fun.
Very true, Joe.
It's kind of crazy. I barely feel tired.
Can't say the same, man. After all that, I feel like I could crash.
You heading out then, George?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. But hey, thanks for letting me join the playthrough, guys. It was pretty entertaining.
Not a problem, man. We appreciate you stopping by.
You better check out our YouTube channel when you get home.
Donald, it's fine. He'll check it out whenever he can.
What do I even look up?
Just type Barack and the Boys and you'll find it. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to be uploading the footage to this playthrough sometime in the morning.
We may need to call Ben for this one, Barack. We got a bunch of footage here.
More than likely, but I'll worry about that later.
All right, well, I'm gonna head out then, fellas. Thanks again.
All right, see ya.
I never did tell those guys I was okay filming myself. Then again, I saw the capture card on the table and just never questioned it. Hope I did okay. Who could be calling me at this hour? This is George?
I'm terribly sorry to disturb you at this hour, former President Bush. But there's been word of a situation that I need to inform you about.
What is it?
It's your brother, sir. He's been reported as missing.
My brother's gone missing?
The game begins now.
Well, that was ominous.